Brother Bill in the chat. What is up, my dude? Captain Crunch 490. Pixels at Dawn Gaming. Fishbot is going beat, beat, beat. Comatron is in the chat and also going to be on the stream. MVG, the modern vintage gamer. 27 months. I think I popped the mic on that. I got so excited. 27 months of subscriptions. Holy crap, dude. That's bonkers, MVG. Thank you so much. Oh my god. MVG, you're the man. Thank you. Razor XG, good evening to you. Comatron is going to be a starred guest. You know it. Air Yuri in the hot tub in the chat. I think I got all the social media done already. Mindrax chilling with some wine. I love it. Vincent GR, my brother from another mother. What is up, my man? Wayne Ashworth is here. What's up, Wayne? Poetic Android is on a 10-month streak of 10 months of subscriptions. Holy moly, Poetic Android. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Vicky Pixel Vixen, not in Japan yet, I don't think. Great to see you, Vicky. Vicky, it's a pleasure to have you here. Mindrax is here. What's up, Cremsinus D? Dascon, what's up, Dascon? Great to see you here. So, it's time to get the stream started. I think the proper way to start this stream is taking it back to a couple weeks ago. February 7th to 9th, there was an awesome demo party in Sweden called GURP. Tons of amazing stuff came out of it, including a demo called 1992 by Focus Design. Let's take it back to 1992. This one is awesome. First place winner. Get your AGA 060s fired up, baby. If you have a volume control on your listening device, you know what to do, Amiga. Was that an awesome demo or what? Oh my god, I'm underexposed. I'm underexposed. That's better. What's up, everyone? That demo was sick, right? Today's gonna be a crazy, crazy stream. It's gonna be super fun. Welcome everyone to the stream. I think my mix might be crazy. Hold on, let me see. I couldn't take it, man. This is called the Extreme Mega Mix. I'm just so fired up to be here today. Oh my god. So MVG, thank you so much, my man, for the 27 months of subs. That's crazy. Oh my god. I think I said hello to a bunch of people. Poetic Android, thank you so much for subscribing. 10 months. Vicky Pixel Vixen, not in Japan. She's in the chat. Dascon's here. Arnuge is here. Citizen is here. Monster Joysticks in the chat and in my hands. Monster. We'll be getting to you guys later. What's up, Trick75? Sir Chili, what's up, Sir Chili? Poetic Android, Razor XG's ready for that demo. Fishbot, loving it. Oh man, who did I miss? Anthony Roberts, what is up, Anthony? Dragon Hellas, welcome to the slavery of 2020. Dadler TL, what is up, dude? Razor, I was totally dancing too. Vettel fan, what's up? The Purple Haze makers here. Purple Haze, I got your game queued up. It looks crazy. I saw like a woman in high heels walking around this landscape that looks like another world. It's gonna be crazy. Yo, Andy Magic Knight, thank you so much for the host. How awesome was that music, right? Vicky, the Barcelona Olympics were so good that year. Fond memories of heading into London on the Western Avenue to visit your cousins and their precious Amiga 500. Excellent. Mindrax, what's up, Mindrax? Oh man, wasn't that demo great? That was an amazing demo. You know what, let me, I can drop a link to it. Ultrastorm 1977, what is up? Citizen, I love that demo too. Rule of Thirds. The Bill and the Coma together at last. Rule of Thirds, thank you so much for the subscription. That's amazing. Thank you for all the support, man. I appreciate that. Pixels at Dawn Gaming, thank you for the host. A little MVG love happening in the chat. I love it. Am I running in super high res mode? I'm running in 1080p 60 frames per second, Vicky. Torque Soda, thank you so much for the host. I appreciate that, Torque. Maya, what is up, Maya? I'm so happy you're here. I'm so sorry about the news. I hope the stream lifts your spirits a little bit, Maya. Thank you for being here. Indie Retro News, my man is here. And we're actually gonna do a little news. Toa Folkman, what is up? So everyone, the plan for today is this. My man, so Comatron, who's like in these streams like all the time, right? He's like, dude, I made a new song and I want to like share my song like with you and your viewers. So I'm like, you know, whenever like any one of my viewers like does something cool, like I want to share it with everyone because that's what it's all about, man. You guys inspire me. Hopefully I can inspire you. That's what it's all about. So I'm like, Coma, come on the stream, show us your song. And then it evolved a little bit. I was like, you know what, Comatron? I know nothing about this Protracker. Like, I know nothing about music. All I know how to do is play it, right? All I know how to do is play music. So I'm like, what if you came on the stream, we play your new song, and you give me like a version 00.1 intro to Protracker? Like, even just show me the basic interface. I think it'll be a fun bit because I know I get a lot of feedback from everyone saying, you know, we love it when you have a guest on the stream. So I was like, let's do it. This will be fun. Like, like D-Paint, I kind of know the basics. Vicky came on, helped me with D-Paint. I can like know my way around D-Paint a little bit, but Protracker, like all I've done with Protracker is literally turn it on. It took me like 10 minutes to figure out how to load a song, and then I figured out how to play it. So yeah, so I think it'll be fun. We're gonna do, so Coma's gonna come on in a minute. First I'm gonna do a little news, so we'll do a little news, then we'll do some pro tracking with Comatron, and then I've got a whole bunch of games queued up. We're not gonna get to them all. They're all viewer requested games, so like whoever's here, like I'll play their game. I got Purple Hazemaker's game queued up. I got Vincent GR's game queued up. I got a few games queued up. So yeah, I'm not gonna get to them all, which is fine because you know there'll be more streams. Captain Crunch, you never understood Protracker back in the day. Well, hopefully you'll learn because I never understood it either. Yo, Amiga Passion, what is up? Amiga Passion, saving Amigas worldwide. Great to have you here. Yeah, Vicky, that was awesome. I love when you came on and we were doing the D-Paint stuff. That was super fun. Let's see. All right, cool. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Comatron is waiting, but there's been a couple of neat news bits. So I saw them like literally like right before I started the stream, so I want to share them with you. of course, we're going to take it to Indie Retro News. Let's check this out. Let me go full screen here. Boom. Boom. Let's open this up. Perfect. Boom. Desktop. Full screen. There we go. Indie Retro News. Legacy. PDA Dungeon Crawler was in the works for the Amiga. So this is a game that was in the works for the Amiga. It sounds like it's not going to come out, but there's a demo available that you can download and play. I downloaded the demo. Maybe we'll play it later. Maybe we won't. We'll see. So let's see what he's got to say. First-person dungeon crawlers have had a huge fan base on Indie Retro News. So many of us love games such as Dungeon Master, Eye of the Beholder, Ishtar, and even ones just released on Amiga such as the Great Black Dawn Rebirth, published by Double-Sided Games. One such game I was particularly fond of, even though I had to use emulation at the time, was the PDA game Legacy by Redshift in the mid-2000s. It was an addictive game featuring a huge world, dungeons, towns, NPCs, and pretty much everything you wanted in an old-school dungeon crawler. So why is this old-school PDA game getting a feature on Indie Retro News? Well, thanks to a heads up from Saberman, we've been told there's an Amiga demo that's been released. It's the first known Amiga version of the game that sadly looks like it will never get an official release, but we've got the demo. As the creator BS Zilly notes, the game was ported over to the Amiga, it was never published, and Redshift have rejected to the creator from buying the rights to self-publish this Amiga port from the current holders. Well, that's a bummer. That's a bummer, but I'll tell you what, you can download the demo and check it out yourself. I'm going to throw the Indie Retro News link into the chat. Boom. Boom. Legacy PDA, and it looks like there's two versions. There is a demo, there's a high-res version and a regular version. Of course, we're gonna check out the regular version. We'll just take a quick peek because Comatron's waiting. Comatron's waiting. I don't want to keep him waiting too long. Let's check out. But these graphics look insane, so I want to check it out. Dadler, I'll tell you the track in a second. X Barry PL Chesh. It took you 30 years to get in the Protracker. Never too late, Dascon. Never too late. Yo, Picard 2010. Thank you so much for the host. I'm just gonna skip ahead a little bit here. I don't have time to play all 11 minutes. This is nice. It's got like a nice little opening here. Dude, this looks sweet, man. I can't wait to try this out. The graphics look intense. They look gorgeous. This is a high-res demo of a game, Legacy, that never made it out for the Amiga. It sounds like it might not come out. Unless they pull an Eroc, you know what I mean? They didn't get the rights granted to them, but maybe what happens if they just come out with it and don't sell it, you know what I mean? Hey Bruce, what's up? Hey Bruce, great to see you. I know I'm mispronouncing your name. This looks sweet. This game looks awesome. Ooh, this looks pretty. Dude, I love the fire effects. Dude, this is crazy graphics. I love the lighting effects, the fire effects. They're awesome. So, you asked about the mod that's playing. It's called the Real Mega Mix 1. It is from... Oh, it's from last year. It was originally released back in 1994, and the description appears to be in Spanish, maybe? It's called the Real Mega Mix 1. It's a Protracker file. I got it from Scene Cat, who is a regular here. Anyway, this game looks sick. Looks awesome. So there you go. This is a 12-minute video. I suggest you head over to Indie Retro News with that link and check it out yourself. Freaking looks great. All right, what's up next? One more piece of Amiga news here. This one, maybe we'll play this one later. Check this out. Bonus stage number 75. A proof of concept racing on the Amiga looks rather impressive. Dude, it looks like, hang on. Looks awesome, man. It looks crazy. I've played a lot of arcade ports through the years, and although I'm blinded with nostalgia, I can't say I remember playing any bad ports. Although I'm sure many retro gamers would say Outrun on the Amiga could have been so much better. This person aims to show you how it should have been done. Da Yormis has recently released a very impressive proof of concept Amiga game called Bonus Stage number 75, a proof of concept for arcade perfectness on the Amiga, which was inspired by the various not-so-stellar Amiga ports from back in the day. Dude, this looks crazy. Let's fire this sucker up. Let's see if it's got... I love the intro. Boom. Dude, this looks good. I can't wait to try this out. I downloaded the demo. Maybe we'll give it a go later. This looks awesome. Pixels at Dawn says it's Hang On. I ran the demo on their Amiga 600 before. Nice. Oh, Indie Retro News said Redshift says okay, but they're not. So we're just getting the demo. That's a bummer, Indie Retro News. Those graphics look amazing, right? On both games, they look amazing. It could be color cycling on the fire there. Yo, Hardwater Gaming, everything is going great, man. Great to see you. The road is nicely done, yeah, totally. Dude, well that's awesome. I dig the music too. I'm going to maybe we'll give this a go. Maybe we'll play it. You know, I wasn't ready for it because Indie Retro News dropped this like right before I went live. Yo, Nresnohorn, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. It's a pleasure to have you. I'm Bill, streaming Amiga stuff once a week over here on Twitch. Also running Guru Meditation over there on YouTube, youtube.com/thegurumeditation, and the Westchester Amiga user group. We meet on the first Thursday of every month, almost every month, in White Plains, New York. Welcome, welcome. All right, cool. Well, this looks great. That looks awesome. That looks super sweet. What else do I got going on? I'll show you guys something real quick, and then we'll get Comatron on because he's patiently waiting. Let me see if I can. I wasn't planning on doing this, but I just mentioned Westchester Amiga user group, so I figured, you know, let's see. Do I have him ready to go? Whoa, February. We're in February, right? February 2020. There we go. Shift. So, last week we had our February meeting of Westchester Amiga user group. If you happen to be in the New York City area and you want to come by one of our meetings, they're a lot of fun. We meet in a mall, but that's going to change soon. We might be meeting at a brewery soon, so we're going to be a beer drinking club with an Amiga problem. It was a great meeting. We had lots of music was happening. Ash brought her advanced MIDI Amiga sampler. She just acquired 2 Amiga 500s and a bunch of cool stuff. I hooked Andy up with DS Digital Sound Studio 8. He's got a project he's going to do with that. Ash was rocking out on some games. She was rocking out on Rotator. We played it. You know, we saw Rotator last stream. Amazing new Amiga game. Anthony was there in spirit. Rotator was awesome. We did some art too. We analyzed some palettes. It was great. The WOG newsletter is amazing. We get a lot of our news from Indie Retro News, and it's just super nice to get a physical copy of the newsletter. It's nice to take that home with you. You never know when when a WOG newsletter is gonna show up in my house. It's a good feeling. Yeah, dude, Digital Sound Studio is awesome. It's you can digitize samples. 8-bit stereo sound sampler. Hook it up to your Palo port, little RCA in, and you're good to go. The advanced MIDI Amiga sampler from Ash. Boom. And of course, all the nights end with some beer. Anthony was there with us in spirit. It was a great meeting. We had such a good time. I think we were 7 strong at this meeting, which is not bad for a Wednesday night. It's not one of our regular nights. Anyway, close that up. Let me switch over here, see what's going on. I can show you Amiga. This is what I'm playing right here. So this is the one I was playing before. Someone asked about it. I'll show you really quick. It was called Extreme Megamix Mod by Acronis. I think that's what I was playing before. Yo, Floppy Man, you said you like techno? I hope you like this one. It's old but pretty neat. Pump up the bass. It'll blow your brains out. I love it. Love it. Oh, nice. Yo, Indie Retro News. My pleasure. My pleasure. Oh, you know what? I didn't post the link. Let me throw the link to that down in the chat. Indie Retro News is where we get most of our news from, or I get most of my Amiga news from. He pulls it from like all over the place. He's got English Amiga board. He's got the all different Amiga sources. Pulls it all together, curates it. Boom, all on, very well presented. I love how he puts his source, and then if you want to download a demo, boom, there's a link to the demo right down there at the bottom. Perfect. Let me just pull up the link to the last one. Boom, boom. Bonus stage 75. So you can head over to Indie Retro News and download it yourself. Boom. Play it on your Amiga. Copy. IRN.
Let the bass kick.
Oh, there you go. Indie Retro News, freaking awesome. Highly recommend you click on that link. Yo, Lindbergh, thank you so much for the follow, Lindbergh. Welcome to the stream. Neuromantic, you had DSS? I acquired that from a friend, and I never used it, and Andy's got a project that he wants to do with it. So I was like, Andy, it's yours. Do something awesome. Lindbergh says Amiga rocks. I remember another Amiga program with 4-channel. Oh yeah, well, all right, so check this out. I know nothing about music other than how to load up these mods and play them. And like I said before, one of my main viewers, Comatron, he's a musician. He just came out with a new song, and he's like, I want to share this song with your viewers because I'm so lucky to have so many amazing people in the chat. Like, we're a community, man. Like, these are my friends. He's like, I want to let everyone hear my new song. So I've got Comatron's new song, and he's also going to show me the basics of Protracker because I don't know anything about Protracker. To me, it just looks like a bunch of random numbers that looks like the Matrix, and I have no idea. It took me like 10 minutes just to figure out how to load up a mod file. So, I'm ready. Yeah, I see Coma's over there. Coma's ready. So, without further ado, I would like to welcome. He's usually in the chat, but now he's on the stream. Coming in live from Germany and New York communicating. It's the man, the myth, the legend. It's Comatron. What is up, buddy?
Hi. It's totally awesome to be here. And it's totally strange for me to be here.
Coma, thank you so much for coming on. I'm really looking forward to doing this. Let me lower the music a little bit. Hold on. Thank you so much for coming on. Congrats on the new track. I think we're gonna start by playing the new track, and then we'll open up Protracker, and we'll see if I can load something into Protracker and play it. I'll be happy. It'll be a success.
Yeah, we can do that, I guess. I have to say something about the track. It's not an original. It is not a remix. It's something special. I'm gonna tell you later exactly what it is. But if anyone's in the chat who knows Zombie Cats, who's a drum and bass artist, this is a track by Zombie Cats, and it's called Vandalism. And I got the samples from Zombie Cats directly. I'm gonna tell about this later, but let's listen to it.
Okay, yeah, let's give it a listen. Let me just navigate over to it. Do you want me to load it up in Protracker, or should I load it up in the Hippo player?
Well, if like you wish.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Let's load it up in the Hippo player because I know how to use that.
I hope it plays it properly. I don't know.
Okay, well, if not, then I'll load it up in the Protracker. But have no fear, it'll be fine. So here's Hippo player. I choose to use Hippo player for these streams and for most of my content because you can load a bunch of mods into Hippo player and play them like on shuffle. It can do a track list. I don't know if Protracker could do it. I've never figured out how to load anything more than like one song in at a time. But let's listen to your song. I want to ask you even like what a mod file is. Like we're gonna get to the basics here, Comatron. So I'm gonna add a file. Let's go here. Boom. I think I've got. Boom. I've got it in the Protracker folder. Ironically. Boom. And it's called 7000 mod. I'll tell you. Happy Hippo player, right? I'll tell you what we'll do. You're welcome, Dadler. What's up, Neuromantic? What's up, Harry Longbone? Great to see you. I think what we should do, Coma, is just freaking blast this song. It'll be like 3 minutes long, right? And then we won't do any blah blah blah. We'll just hang out and rock out and listen to your song. I think that's the right approach here. Do you agree?
Yeah, I'm
right.
fine with that.
All right, well, I'll fire it up. Here we go. Yo, Comatron, that was off the chain, bro. That was awesome. It was a total banger. I agree. Congrats, dude. That was amazing. Oh, your mic's muted. Your mic's muted. Mike, your mic's still muted.
Yeah,
there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Dude, congrats. That track was amazing. I love it. It's got like an Amiga sample. It says like Amiga-gasm or something like that. It was amazing. They've two great questions. Amiga-ism, yeah. I was having an Amiga-gasm during that. Let me tell you.
It's the same, I guess.
The two great questions were asked. Man, I can't even find it. Someone asked, is it available for download, because they love it so much. Oh yeah, Hardwater Gaming asked if it's available for download, and Arnuj, I think Arnuj had a good question too. Where's Arnuj?
Yeah, I found the question. Yeah, I found it.
Okay.
It's the second question was, it's amazing. Even the sound quality sounds so much better than the 90s different sample technique. I gotta answer that first. I'm using a program called Amiga Pal, which actually is a GUI for SOX, which is a command line tool in Linux, which converts samples. And the good thing about this tool is it's really easy to use. You can track a lot of samples in it, and it does it the best way for a tracker with the settings the guy has in it. The guy is echo level, and the tool is free. You can get it on the webs. Maybe I can post a link for it later.
I've got a link. Yeah, I think we'll do if it's not too hard for you to show me how to use it, I can you sent me the program, so we can actually do it.
Yeah, we could try it. Yeah,
we could try it. All right, we'll try. If not, worst case scenario, I'll drop the link into the chat, and we can.
The problem is more the installation, because if you read in the README, I contacted Echo Level, who did this, because he didn't test it on Windows 10. It's a little bit older, and he used to write it for Linux. So there's some hacks that you have to do that it runs in Windows 10. So I don't know.
Scratch that idea then, because I have Windows 10. So
okay,
yeah,
we scratch that.
So it's it's 16bits.org. Is that where I get it from? Oh no, you sent it to me. Oh, let me find it real quick.
It was another link. It
was another link. I should have saved that one. I didn't. Boom. Here we go. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna put this up on the screen right now. Desktop. Desktop. Boom. So yeah. So this is GitHub. Echo Level. So who is Echo Level?
I really don't know exactly. I know he is in the demo scene and he did a lot of stuff. I found him.
I've heard his name all the time.
Yeah, and I contacted him via email, and we talked a little bit about the Amiga Pal program. And I told him what I did so that it worked in the Windows 10, and he put it down in the README.
Cool.
Now it's as additional information, yeah.
Boom, yeah, so you can go download it there. Yeah, it's cool. I thought we could have done it. Oh, well. So anyway, let's get into what we were going to do. Your song was freaking awesome. Let me go over here. I got too many mice over here. Boom.
Yeah,
so,
I want to answer the other question was, is it downloadable? No, it is not at the moment because it's not finished. It's that was just for the stream. I have to do some tweaks on it, and I don't know if it's gonna be downloadable. But my goal was to reach it in at revision at some compo, but they don't like samples from other tracks and having too much from other tracks. And basically, the idea was I was walking in the woods and I was listening to this track, and I thought, oh, that could do a good tracker track. So I checked out the artist on Facebook and I wrote him and I got no answer and I was waiting. And a month later, the guy was getting back to me and he said, "Yeah, why do you need the samples?" And I told him I'm gonna make an Amiga version like a remake, not a remix, more like a remake. Of course, there are some different parts in this now, but it should be a remake. And he said, "Amiga, I love Amiga." And he told me about Lotus, and he plays Lotus a lot. And that was cool. And the next step was that he had to figure out where the right PC is because the track is older and he had it in the spare somewhere. And when he got it back, he mailed me 6 gigabytes of data, which was actually I think 55 Cubase tracks. And I
Wow.
had to, and they were not named, so I had to figure out what every track is, and then I had to render down what I can use in Protracker. So that was a lot of time that I was put in there, and that's the reason why I'm a little bit sad that I can't put it on revision. It's not a remix, it's more a remake, but and it's not sampled from the original because you couldn't get those sampled parts. You have to have the exact tracks, the original tracks to get all this out, the hi-hats and the drums, all the single stuff like that. So it's more like a corporation, but I don't think that I can reach it in at revision. So yeah, I will put it on to download somewhere in the next time when I finish it.
Well, it's awesome. I gotta tell you, like when I walk through the woods, that's not exactly what I hear in my head. But now it might start happening. I walk in the woods a lot. I mountain bike a lot. It would be a good track for mountain
Yeah,
biking.
me too, man.
Yeah. Oh, nice,
But
nice.
you have to listen to it in mono because you go crazy. This was the first time that I heard my own track in stereo. That was with headphones, and that's very strange because you have the beat here and the bass here. You know what I mean?
I should have made it mono. I could have done that. It's all good. It sounded great to me. It sounded amazing.
Ah, okay.
So let's fire up Protracker. I know nothing about Protracker. I'll only tell you a quick little story. So when I was a kid, man, like it was lunchtime, recess time. That was the time like when me and my buddy Damon, right? Me and Damon were the only two Amiga users in the school. We'd like hang out at recess time and talk about Amiga stuff, talk about like what's gonna happen at Westchester Amiga user group. And then the period after recess was music class, and we had it once a week. I played the trombone. So so one day we were talking about Amiga stuff. I was all psyched, and then I grabbed my trombone, time to go to class, and there's this patch of grass, right? And I freaking slipped and fell in the patch of grass and like covered in mud, totally covered in mud. And I went to the music. I was wiped out, boom, covered in mud. And the music teacher was like laughing. He's like, "I'll tell you what." He's like, "Don't bother coming into class." He's like, "Just go home and get some new clothes and, wash yourself up. And I tell you what, don't ever bother coming back to music class because you suck." He's like, "You are terrible." He's like, "You've got no future with this music stuff." And I was like, "You know what? You're 100% right." He's like, "Dude, stick to that Amiga thing. Do something else." He's like, "Not music, not your thing." I'm like, "You're totally right, man. I can't play this trombone. It sounds terrible. I'm not having any fun. It's awful. I'm just gonna spend my time doing something else." So I was excused from music class for like the rest of the semester and basically the rest of eternity. So I've never made any music since then. The last time I touched a musical instrument was that rusty trombone. So this is a big moment right here, Comatron. I'm actually gonna make a sound. It's gonna be
That's
awesome.
my starting point. Oh my god.
So there's two versions of Protracker here. I thought I was getting the latest and greatest. I downloaded Protracker 3.6.1, and you informed me that this is not the real deal right here. The real deal is Protracker 2.3F. So why don't you tell me the difference here? Because my instinct was to go with the highest number.
So the original Protracker was developed till version 2.3. It was D, I guess. And now actually 8-bit Bobsy, which has the internet address 16bits.org. I don't know if maybe you can drop the link.
Sure, I got it.
Yeah. He does maintain the code and he does fixes on it till I think the new version is from yesterday.
So it's right there, 16bits.org. This is where you can download Protracker 2.3F. And you said he just look, it's got a date on it, February 15th, 2020. That was Valentine's. That was the day after. That was yesterday.
Yeah.
Dude, so he just updated this yesterday. That's amazing.
It's a pretty updated version of Protracker, so yeah, let's use that.
Latest.
The other ones was like other people joined the code or sit down on the code and try to do good stuff with it, and it did good stuff with it, but the compatibility with the players that the demo sceners use is not that great, so they use the 2.3 for that.
2.3 is where it's at. I got it. We gotta have street cred. Yeah, I'm gonna start out. I gotta redeem myself from the muddy pit of the rusty trombone. So I need whatever. So I only use 2.3. Yo, 2.3. Yo, what's up, Amiga 1200 gamer? Great to see you. Yeah, see, Dashcon Music said choose wise. That's 2.3. He knows what's up. He knows what's up. All right, so let's go here. Boom, boom. Cool. All right, let me switch over here, and I'm gonna fire up Protracker 23F. I'm running on my Amiga 1200 here. I'll show you that. Wait, where is it? Boom. There's my 1200 I'm running on. It's 030 1200 with it's got an ACA 1233N in it. Okay, so cool. Here we are in the real Protracker version 2.3F, updated yesterday, which is amazing. So right. I see the matrix down here. I never understood this, but obviously I do know there's 4 tracks. Paul's got 4 tracks, so I take it each column is a track. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yeah, there are 4 tracks. I think the first track is on the left speaker, then the second and third track are on the right speaker, and the fourth track is again on the left speaker.
Interesting.
I don't use it in stereo, so I'm not sure, but I think that was the concept behind it.
Got you. Now, I know a lot of games use 3 tracks, because they want to save that one track for the sound effects in the game.
For the sound effects.
Yeah.
It makes it more limited.
Right. Yeah, you lose a quarter of your information there.
So the most important thing is the space bar, because if you press space bar, you see that the arrow is going to change the color.
When I press
if you do that.
Oh yeah, it goes from gray to blue.
Yeah, and that's one of that is edit mode. That means if you now type on your keyboard, you're going to write stuff down in the tracker when it's blue. When it's not blue, you can jam. So you can play samples without writing them. That's important to know.
Got you. So we have got 4 tracks here. So essentially, and this is an interesting thing. I just was recently at MagFest, the Music and Games Festival in Washington D.C., and Ace Man, who's one of my favorite Amiga musicians, came.
Yeah.
He's great, and he does my theme song. Oh, and someone mentioned the new Amiga built theme song. Ace Man told me, I was like, Ace Man, thank you for letting me use your music all the time, man. I appreciate it so much. It's so kind and generous of you. He's like, dude, you gotta get a new song. Like I'm glad you used my song, but your folks, your viewers, gonna get bored of that song. So I think maybe Comatron, maybe with your permission, maybe I can use 7000. Maybe 7000 could be my new theme song for a while.
Yeah, I think so. Of course.
Sweet.
I'm working on other projects too, but I'm not as good as people like Descon or most of the people that you know in Protracker. I used a lot of fast tracker back that was on DOS, and I really put myself now into Protracker, and I worked a lot in it. So I can say on a technical point, I really understand it in full.
Excellent.
But I have to get used to it more, like that the flow is when I push the keys, that this all is in flow. I have currently to think about what I have to press, and that harms you a little bit.
Slows you down. You're in the flow. What's up, Andy Amiga 7? Some folks are saying they use Octamed, which is 8 channels. I don't know how that works because the Amiga's got 4 channels. So how do you get 8 channels into 4 channels?
I really don't know. Yeah. I have a friend that uses Octamed 2. He says that Octamed 4 is the best because that was like more the original tracker style interface, and after that the Octamed 5 was more like a workbench interface, like more with right click to get in the menus and stuff like that.
Interesting. Well, I'm going to take it one step at a time. I'm going to start with Protracker. That's the one I remember from back in the day. So here we are. I see lots of numbers. I know it's even tricky to load a song. So, but anyway, what Ace Man was saying is that like anyone can make a song, which is like good for me. Like you don't need to know anything about music. You don't need to know how to read music. It doesn't matter if you can't play the trombone. like when it comes to tracking, like anyone can make a song. I don't know if I can make a song, but it's like you don't. My point is it sounds like you don't need to like know how to play an instrument or read music traditionally to make like a rockin' track.
Yeah, but that's correct because Tracker was the first thing that I ever used in my life. I was like 10 years old when I fired up my first tracker. And I didn't have any clue what all this stuff is because there was no internet, there was no magazines about it. So I had later on I got an action replay, so I could rip mods from demos and I saved them to disk. So and I put them in Protracker, and then I just learned from what I've seen. So when I seen a C comment, I knew it is a volume comment because tuners getting a little bit less volume. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that. So that was the way I entered the tracker stuff.
So you learned kind of by
now,
reverse engineering songs.
Yeah, it was reverse engineering because there was no information available, and I had absolutely no. I had two friends that were doing it too, but it was parallel. You did see them twice a week or something like that, and you had to figure it out for yourself.
Got you. Sometimes it's the best way to learn. What's up, Andy
Yeah.
Amiga 7's here. Andy Amiga 7, glad you found your car. Yeah, what's up, 10 Minute Amiga Retrocast? Great to see you. Andy lost his car after the meeting last night, and that was before we went to the bar. So let's load. So when you're doing tracking, right? Basically, what happens is, from the way I understand it, it's basically a bunch of samples. You take these short samples and put them together, and that's how you create the music. Is that correct?
That's right. So if you want to load a sample, you go to disk op, like operation.
Disk ops, baby. Boom.
Yeah, that, and then you have it takes a while until I see the screen, but you go to load sample.
I think I probably have to tell it the path. Is that correct, or do I just say load sample?
I had first you have to click the load sample.
Okay. So now just a quick question, because this is what tripped me up the first time. I saw load module, load song, and load sample. I understand what a sample is. What's the difference between loading a module and loading a song?
I don't know that. I think song is just a pattern data. That means everything which is written in the grid, but without the sample. So, and I never use that because usually you don't use it. I think you use it if you convert one of your songs into other stuff.
Got you. And so,
but yeah.
And for the folks who are watching who are new to Amiga and are not familiar with this, a module is a song, right? A module is a type of file. It's a song. A module is a song. It's the type of song file that Amiga uses it for its tracking.
That's right. The module includes, the pattern data. That's what you can see the cryptic stuff, metrics like in the 4 channels, and the samples, so the sounds that you play, that are included in the module. So everything's in the module.
Oh,
and if you load a sample, that's just one sound.
One sound. Got you. So got it. So the module is everything all together. The song is just the information. It's not the actual samples. It sounds like perfect.
Yeah. It's just a pattern data.
Yo, Andy Amiga 7, thank you so much for the sub, buddy. I appreciate that. Next time you'll make it to the bar. So let's load sample.
Yeah, you click load sample, and then you click the little dot on the left beside path.
Got it.
And then you can choose, I don't know, do you have it in DF0 or DF1?
I've got it in, I've got Amiga Bill. I've got it in that one. And then I've got it in a directory called Stream folder.
You have to search that.
Yeah, so I did path, Amiga Bill, Stream folder. So let's see, devs, trash can, weird. Amiga Bill.
Maybe you should load first the Bill synth, because
Amiga
it's
Bill.
just...
So Amiga Bill is the name of the drive. And then it's called Stream folder. Should I just type that in? I'm using the wrong keyboard. Yep, and then I've got Bill Samps. That's the folder that you sent to me. So I'm clicking on Bill Samps. So if you guys are wondering, like Comatron is on like a 10-second delay. He's watching the stream. He's on like on a 10-second delay. Now I've got two different types of files. I got WAV files, which are I know from Windows. Then I've got 8SVX files. I'm guessing those are the ones.
Yeah, those are the converted WAV files. The WAV files have the original quality, like CD quality, and the 8SVX files, sorry, I'm German, guys. They are converted to different bit rates, to 8-bit, but different hertz rates.
Andy, if you're just joining the stream, like Andy Amiga 7, Andy did a good. He said game, but we're actually not playing a game right now. We are playing Protracker. And we've got a good friend of mine, Comatron, who watches all my streams. He's in the chat. He just dropped a new song that is awesome, and he wanted to share it with everyone. So I said, "Sure, come on, play your song." I'm like, you know what? Once you're coming on to play a song, why don't you just give me a very, very quick, basic overview of Protracker and how it works, because it's something that's always fascinated me and I knew nothing about. I look at it and It's like looking, at a bunch of spaghetti, a bunch of numbers. All right, so which one should I load in first?
Yeah, load the Bill synth. I think that would be the best for just trying around.
Okay, and I'm just navigating through the directory by using these arrow keys. Bill
Yep.
synth.8svx. Boom. I clicked on it once, and do I hit load, or do I just double click it?
I think you just have to click it. Yeah, double click.
Okay, yeah, it's there.
So now, if you now press escape, you're gonna close the disk operation.
Disk
and
ops.
then you can, now you can jam on your keyboard. You can, maybe you press the N letter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
If you take a look at your keyboard, it starts. The whole thing starts with the Z. The Z, I guess, because in Germany the Z is on another location. Here's the Y in Germany, but it's the first key in the left.
Oh yeah, that's the Z, as in
That's the Z.
Z X Spectrum.
Z.
What happens? Oh, Zed's
Amiga
dead, baby.
love.
Oh yeah, Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead. What happened? Can I hit the Z?
Okay, if you're at the Z, that's if you know notes from keyboards, that's the C. There it starts like the simple C. Then you press X, that's a D. You press C, that's a E, and so on until you reach the comma. That is like a keyboard.
Whoa, that is so cool. Let me make sure everyone can hear that better. Let me turn. Oh yeah, I got good levels there. That is freaking cool.
So the next octave is
la.
beginning with Q. That means when you press Q, that's a C2. It's just a higher C. So if you press Z and Q, and you do it repeatedly, you hear it's the same tone, but it's just an octave higher.
I hear it. And it's all in the left channel. Interesting.
Yeah, that's on the left channel. Now, if you go to the second channel, you can just use the arrow keys. When you go to the second channel, it should be on the other ear, I guess.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the basic for jamming. Now you can jam, you can just play some notes, and if you say, okay, this note sounds fine to me, then you can edit. You do that with by pressing space, so the color gets blue in the cursor.
I guess I'll start left channel. Boom. I'll hit space. The cursor turn blue. Nice.
Yeah, and I would just suggest, to get a feel for it, to press N, so one note appears.
Oh, look at that.
The N key.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then press the down key on the keyboard and N again, and you fill it up. You fill it up completely. Just try it.
So hit down keyboard, and then N again.
So that you have one space left.
Oh, I think what happened though. I think it skipped one. It skipped one line. So there's Amiga Love. Amiga Love is here.
Amiga Love.
I don't think so, 10 minute. I think Herbie's safe. Someone had a question though. Oh, instant hit. Yeah, Ultrastorm 1977 had a good question. Does Amiga Pal convert wave samples into the 8SVX samples?
Yes, it does. Yeah, it does. And you can change some parameters. You can say, if you maybe want to have a sample in a high quality, like a drum beat, you can tell him to sample it in a high frequency, so it's on maybe A3 on that note. And if you have some stuff like sub bass or something that needs to go deeper and it hasn't that high frequencies, you can sample it lower and you save space. That's what the demo guys need, space. They need always space. So you can consider that into your conversion. If you convert it, you can save space, but you lose sound. Every time you go down with a space, of course you lose sound. On some instruments, it's not that important because you can't hear it that well. But
the dynamic range isn't a lot to begin with.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense. So sampling your original samples is part of the art form as well.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I understand we've got 4 columns here. Each column is a track, but I don't quite understand the line numbers yet. So in line number 0, I put that note, I put that sample, and then I hit the down arrow key and I skipped number 1, and then I hit N again, and I'm on number 2.
Yeah. You can do it until you reach the end. Just hack it in. Just tuck, 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 tuck. 1 down, N, and so on.
Oh, I didn't hit the down. It's just automatically going down. I'll just fill it up. How long does it go?
It goes to 63, which is actually 64 because you start with a 0.
There, now I got them all filled. I went back and I filled in that 1.
Okay, if you want to play it, there are 2 keys on your keyboard that lets you play it. One is for just playing the pattern, and the other one is for playing a song. So if you arrange your patterns, you want to play a song, but we have just a pattern, so you have to press a control, like
Just the control key?
the right control key, yeah.
Right control key. I only have a left control key.
Don't you have a right control key? No?
Nope.
I'm sitting on a Windows machine. I use the Protracker clone for that. I'm not on the Amiga, that's in the other room.
Yeah.
Then you have to try what's on the right side.
Well, maybe I'll just hit on the right. I
you
got
have Alt, and you have the other one.
I got a Shift, I've got an Alt, and I've got an Amiga key, which I don't know if the Amiga key is working.
I think it's Amiga key.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
And then try the Alt key because that plays the song.
Yep. It's playing.
Now you can, yeah. Now I can hear it stop. I can't hear it because
How do you stop it?
Hear you. You stop it with space.
Okay, there you go. All right, well there you I'm there it was a channel, not a track, right? There's there's so much in that theory. You can push the Amiga sound hardware at quite amazing quality if you know how to create the samples properly while taking into account the audio filter. Yeah, that is. I can tell that would be an art form, just converting those samples into the Amiga format. Okay, so it's just like one long wall of noise right now in the left channel.
That's right. That's like you played always the same tone. You have the A2, and you could edit this now if you wanted to other notes. You got to go to the edit mode, but let's do another thing.
Okay.
Let's jump to the next track.
Okay.
And then some to the next sample. You can choose. You have to choose the sample number.
So I go with
That's
disc
on the
ops, right?
You have to change that first. You have to go to before you go to disc op. You go to sample number. That's on the top left somewhere.
Oh yeah, I see. It says 0001.
Yeah. Change it to 2. So that's a free sample.
Oh, cool.
And then go to the disc op.
How many samples can you have?
You can have 32 samples.
32
That's
samples.
very limited. But there are tricks to get more samples into Protracker.
Okay, I'm back in the directory.
Yeah, I would say load up the bill loop.
Bill loop. Oh yeah. The Bill lead, Bill beat, Bill
Bill beat. Yeah, I think it's Bill beat.
Yeah, I don't see there's no Bill loop. Oh, drop the bass, baby. Bill beat. Okay, Bill beat. Got it. Boom. I think all I had to do was click on it. It says all right. Status is all right. I like the status. Everything's all right. Everything's gonna be all right. That's what I like. Okay, I got loaded up, and now do I do the? Should I hear it? I press N.
You press escape for getting out of the menu. So, and then this sample is a beat loop. That means it's a whole beat, a whole loop, and that's at 165 BPM. And I sampled it, and you can choose that on the Amiga Pal. I sampled it to an A3, so you have to push the Y key to have it in the right speed.
Oh, okay. So tell me what the Y key does again. Sorry, I kind of missed that.
The Y key is just a keyboard node like the other keys. All the keys on your keyboard are actually, except the special keys. The normal keys with the letters on it are now a keyboard. So
right.
When you press the Y key, you have the A3 note.
Oh yeah, there it goes.
And I sampled it in that speed. You can choose that in Amiga Pal. So if you now press space to edit, and you put it on the 0, and you put it on the 16, and you put it on the 32.
Zeros. Okay, now how do I put on the 0 again? I forgot. What's the key again? It's I forgot the keyword.
It's Y.
Y. Okay. Y.
It should give you a. He should say A on screen.
Got it. So line 0 has got that cool little beat.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna go down to 16 and 32. You said.
Yeah, you go down to 16 and 32 and 48.
I'm having a blast. This is awesome. Cool. Okay, I got it on. I got up to 48. Do I do it again or no?
Now, when you play it, it shouldn't sound right. Just try to play it. It shouldn't sound right. You
And
have to stop it then again.
Play was. Should I try the control key to see what happens?
Control. It has to be one of the keys on the right. So I think it's Alt or Amiga, or Shift. Maybe it's Shift on Amiga. I didn't use it on Amiga for some days now.
I dig the beat. I think I might have laid down. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm feeling like the left channel is a little bit too much. May needs to breathe a little bit. I'm digging that beat a lot. Yo, K Indiana, what's up? If you're just joining the stream, we are making music, man. My buddy Comatron, who is a regular here, he made a new song which is amazing, and he's wanted to come on and share it with everyone because we're all friends here. And I said, you know what? Don't just come on and play the song, man. I want to learn a little bit. I want to learn a little bit about Protracker because I know nothing about Protracker. So he's giving me like a basic intro Protracker for Dummies course right now. We're laying down beats right now. We're laying down beats.
Yeah, that's cool. Laying down beats with Amiga.
Yeah,
that's cool for me, man. I absolutely love it. So you can hear that the sample that you just put, the beat, it ends too fast. So we have to tell Protracker what speed you want to play the whole project. You can see it in besides the status left. It's saying tempo 125.
Yes, tempo 125, and the status is still all right.
That was just for the warm up, you know. Now we go next stage, and we have to change that to 165 because I sampled the beat in that. I edited the beat in that speed.
Cool.
You could do it by just clicking the things there, but the cool way and the good way for the replayers is you go to the first line.
Okay.
You go to the first line
which is line 0 yep.
in the list.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you can choose the channel. It doesn't care what channel it is.
Yep, first one.
Yeah, and then you go to the command line. The command line is you see all this stuff behind the A2. There's A-2, and then you can see a 0, 1.
Yes, I see
that. That 0, 1 means you play sample 1.
Oh.
So you can see, you can see in the second channel, you can see a 0, 2 because you're playing sample 2 there. So that's basically the sample line where you define which sample plays that.
Oh wow, it's starting to make sense. Yeah. But so why does it say 2 and not 1 though? It says A-2.
So, and after
why wouldn't it say A-1?
Yeah. And after this sample indication, which is 0, 1, you have 3 numbers there.
Correct.
And that's a command line. You call that the command line. So if you go there and put a F after the 1, that tells the tracker what speed you're gonna use. F is just you're gonna use this speed, and the next 2 numbers are gonna be the speed that you want, and you have to put it in hexadecimal. So we need 165 BPM, and decimal it's 165 obviously, and in hexadecimal it's A5. So you have to write FA5 to have the right speed for this one.
Now, do I need to change to the blue cursor because I'm hitting the letter F and it doesn't do anything, or do I need to do caps lock?
Yeah, you have to change it in blue.
Okay, so space bar is blue, and now I hit F, boom, and then I have to go back, okay, because it automatically went down to line 1. So F, what's the number again for the
A5? FA5.
A5. Got it.
Now, if you play the song, it should jump in the tempo to the right direction.
Okay, cool.
In the right speed.
And we play by hitting Alt, right?
Yep.
Cool. Oh yeah, I changed it to 165 where it says tempo. I see it now.
Yeah, and now if you want to kill the the left channel that was just for testing. You go to the left channel. You are in there with the red cursor.
Yep.
You just press Shift and F3.
In the blue mode?
In the blue mode, yeah.
Okay, blue mode.
You have always to go to the blue mode because the blue mode is the edit mode, and the other one is jamming, just testing samples.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
The Z. Oh, okay, got you. Psycho Rat, what's up? Your Z and Q row is all the white synth keys, and row A are the black keys. A and the numbers are the black keys. See, that's a really good point. But I never played any instrument before except the trombone for a couple weeks. So, but that makes sense. Wall Dog 2020. You like it? Nice, dude. Nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Wall Dog, is that you, Mike? Oh, gotcha. Yeah, rule of thirds is saying that's the part that gets confusing when you go from tracker to tracker. It defines all those numbers a little bit differently. Okay, Indiana likes it. I want to play it. Maybe I want to play it. Oh, there we go.
So if you now play it, you can hear just the beat, and the beat is looped perfectly now at that BPM.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, that's awesome.
If you want to try one more thing, just to one simple thing. Let's change this sample to the next one. So change sample to 0003. And then go to disk OP.
Change sample. Oh, we're going to add a sample.
Yeah, we're going to add another
Now, can
sample.
I go back to sample 1 because we kind of erased it?
Yeah, you could do it. If you don't want to use it later.
Well, let's go to 3.
Very often you want to use it later.
I'm not going to break your flow here, Coma. You're doing good. You're doing amazing. This is so cool. You're a great teacher.
Thanks, man. You can also use the number block on your Amiga. So if you press, oh shit, now I'm failing because it's num on the PC keypad. You know what I mean?
Oh, I got a number pad here. I got a number pad on the 1200.
Yeah, you just push the upper left key on the number pad, so you're on sample 1. If you push the next key right to it, you're on sample 2, and so on.
So on this one, it's got the parentheses in the upper left corner, and then under parentheses is number 7.
Yeah, that should.
I'll just click on the arrow for now. We'll keep it just to be safe. Oh, what's up, Mike? Great to see you. Jeremy? What is up, dude? Double-sided games in the house, Jeremy. Can't wait for VCF East.
Nice.
Mike will be back. All right, so sample 3. Perfect.
Yeah, let's load up the. Let me see how I called it.
Sample 3, and then I'm going to go to disk ops.
Yeah. And then you go to build drop bass.
Oh, yeah. We want to drop that bass, baby. Oh, I want to drop that bass. Drop it like it's hot.
So if you jam now, you have the drop bass. It's really a low bass. So if you don't have subwoofers or good speakers, I think on the headphones you're going to hear it.
Oh, I hear it. My headphones also, they enhance the bass. They're like these. They're not audiophile headphones. These are like gaming headphones. So everything's like.
All right, and so now you can just try it. You can just freestyle it. You can just use the first column that we used before, and enter a note here and there. Just try it for yourself. Just press space and enter it. Enter some notes. Not too many notes, and then play it. And
what line do I enter it in?
You can use the line that you want. 1, 3, or 4, because the second one is the beat in now. Got you.
I'll start with 3. Boom. We're dropping the bass a little early here, but I'll take it. So 3, and then how do I put it into channel 1 again? Can you remind me?
You space. Go to you press space, yeah,
yep,
and then you just fire up a note that you like. You can try it before you press space. You can try which note you like on that place, and then you press space, and then you enter it into the list.
Boom. Okay, nice. I did Y. I went Y. Y is a good one. I like Y. Oh,
and
nice.
You just place some over the whole list down. Just a few.
Just some? Okay.
And then you play it, and you have some basic drum and bass.
3, 9. 13 is my lucky number. Maybe we'll drop it down on 21, lucky 21. Boom. 31's a good number. Like 31 is 13 reversed. But you know what? It might be too close. It might be too close to the other beat, but I'll give it a go. See what happens.
Yeah, you can also variate what notes you put in. You're just putting in A3s. You can vary that. You know what I mean?
Little variety. Yeah, I'll drop
other notes.
I'm gonna drop it deep on line 42. Boom. Yes. Awesome. Yo, 3D Code Warrior, what is up, dude? Great to see you. If you're just joining the stream, we're making music, man. Comatron's got a new song. came out, played it. It's an amazing song. We'll play it again before he leaves. And now he's teaching me the basics of Protracker because I never have done anything with Protracker except load in a song and play it, which took me like 10 minutes to figure out, by the way. navigating the that system of loading in things is tricky if you don't know it. Okay, cool. So at 42, I'll drop it again down here. 57 is a great number. Boom, drop it. Let's see. Let me test it. And we'll go up again. We started up here, then we went down. Now we're bringing it back up a little bit. Boom, got it. Okay, cool. Hey, what's up, Ms. DK? Protracker is fun. I'm enjoying this. I have no idea what I'm doing, but now at least I kind of understand what these numbers mean. Now, why does it say the letter C?
Once again, please.
It says the first letter is the letter C. Is that because I tried a different note? Like in the left column, the left channel, it says C-203.
Yeah.
Is that because that's
Okay.
like the note that I played?
The 03 in the second column is for the sample number.
Right, sample
that
3.
you
Right.
have.
But what's the 2? C-2.
Okay, that's the second octave. You basically, if you press F1 on your keyboard, you're on a lower octave. If you now press Z, that's the C1. That goes
I
up.
see.
Okay, yeah, that goes up. If you press X, that's a D. If you press C, that's an E, and so on until you reach the. I think it's a comma. I have a German keyboard, so.
I'm still
but
going up.
I think it's a comma.
I take it all the way to the question mark.
Okay, and if you go to the next line, to the next octave, that's going to be the Q. So the Q and the comma or question mark in your country should be the same tone. Then you jump to that's a C2. It's a little bit hard to explain because
No, I
that's
understand because it's real music.
music stuff.
So,
Yeah. And then you can go up to I, and I is the C3. So you have 3 octaves that you can use in Protracker. From very low to very high.
Very
And
cool.
most of the samples are sampled at A3. So the beats, for example, are sampled at A3. So they had the right speed when you press A3. If you go down with the beat, if you press, for example, T is a G in musical notes, the beat will be slower. And it won't fit the 165 BPM.
Gotcha. All right, well, let's see what I just dropped down.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Psycho Rat used to do full songs, drum and bass songs. Nice. All right, so alt plays, correct? Now, does it alt? Well, right now I'm on line 33. If I hit alt to play, will it start at line 0 or will it start at 33 where my cursor?
It will start in the beginning.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the drum and bass, man. That's the basics, man.
That is awesome.
So, let's do the last thing.
Okay.
The last thing.
Last thing.
Okay. Go to the third channel, please.
You got it. Now,
then,
is there a way just to go up to line 0? Can I just like snap up to line 0? Or
Yeah, I think it's position 1 on the keyboard.
You hit the number 1?
I don't know. I'm using it a lot on PC at the
Okay.
moment, and it's just position 1
I
like
just use the arrow
in
keys.
Word or Excel.
So I'm in channel 3.
Yeah. And then you select sample 4
Trombone
before
and
you go
bass.
to
That
I
I
have to
told the
sample
story. I told the
trombone for you,
story.
man.
Yeah, I told the story about the trombone.
a trombone and some mud. I have to sample that.
Trombone and oh, that'd be a good one. If you make a song one day, well, you will when you make a new song, you can call it Trombone and Mud.
That's good, man. I gotta remind.
Rusty trombone and mud. Oh, don't say that. But oh man, this is fun. I'm having a blast here, Coma. This is great, dude. Thank you so much. You're a great teacher.
Yeah, thank you for having me, man. It's really weird for me. So I guess you're in the disk operation thing.
Yeah, I'm in Disc Ops.
Yeah, check out. There should be a sample called Bill Rhodes.
Bill Rhodes. Let's see. Bill Road. Got it.
Yeah, and you can load up that one. You got it. Yeah.
Yep.
Then when you are in channel 3, you just do the same like you did in channel 2. You just put down an A3.
A3.
Every 6.
A3 is by hitting the letter Y.
Yeah, if it gives you an A2, you have to press F2 because you can switch octaves with that.
It gave me an A2.
Yeah, then you have to press F2 before that, and
Okay.
then you can override it
Just
just
override it.
an A3.
Whoa,
And
that's a
then you
nice
can,
sample.
yeah, and you can put that like on 0 and then 16, like you did before on the track
Gotcha.
2, 32 and 48. So that's a bar that you say a bar in in music production. Some say a bar is the whole thing, four of that, but I say a bar is that. So if
We
you
have
think musically, you have 16th notes four times. You have four times 16th notes.
right.
It's like yeah. My English is
No,
too bad in
it's not
special
bad.
stuff, you know.
It's not bad at all. It's great.
Yeah,
I can't
thanks,
imagine
man.
teaching this in a foreign language. It's
Yeah,
incredible.
yeah, it's hard in foreign language because you need terms that you don't use every day. So
Should I play it?
yeah, yeah, you should play it.
Oh, I'm digging it. I love that sample.
I got it from a sample source, sample CD that
That
I
is
bought 20
sweet.
years ago, something like that. And I
Thank
just
you.
cut it
Thanks, Purple
down
Haze and
to fit.
Neuromantic. Thank you. That's pretty rad, dude. I mean, I'm painting by numbers here, but it's cool. I dig it. This is fun. This is the first piece of music that I've created, of course, with your help since the rusty trombone days.
So the last thing you have to do is you have to go to Disc LP,
Disc Ops.
and
Disc Ops is a good place to be. Disc Ops
yeah,
and Black
and then,
Ops.
and then you have to choose Save Module, and you have to name it first. So in the lower bar where you can see sample name, and above that is
Save module.
song name.
Oh, do I tape
You have to
use
put
the song name first?
Yeah, you have to type the song name first, and then you click the save module, and then it's saved with the samples, as you can see it here. So you can just go to that
It's
back
called the Muddy
and
Trombone.
yeah, yeah, it's cool.
Whoops, I spelled it wrong. The Muddy Trombone. And then save
That's your
module.
first mod, man.
The Muddy
Good
Trombone.
name for that.
I was gonna
Awesome
call it the
name for
Rusty
that.
Trombone. I was gonna call it that, Harry, but I'm going Muddy Trombone, being that I fell into the mud. I don't know if you were here for the story. Save module. Boom. All right. I think I did it. I think I did it.
Yeah, it's safe. So that are very very basic things because I could tell you so much
Oh
stuff
yeah.
now how to really work faster with it and how to actually do the notes that you really want but that's too much for a small stream and
Yeah, we take baby steps here. Baby steps. This is awesome. Did I drop the bass or the bass? I can drop both. Dude,
yeah.
that is awesome. I'm blown away right now. So here's a funny thing. I'm gonna play your song again before you leave because it just rocks so much.
You can now play it in Protracker.
Yes.
In Protracker it should work there.
So so let me just make sure it's still here. So if I were to go to load module. Okay, so can you help me with the navigation again, the file navigation? Load module.
Yeah.
And like it's going
You have to click
st
the point first. I
click
don't
the
know why, but I have to click the little point
Oh,
besides
gotcha.
path.
Amiga Bill load module. There we go. And then I can go
Yeah.
to mods is my regular like SceneCat mod collection. I can go to my stream folder. And then I've got it. It's in here somewhere. It is 7000 mod. Boom. Now we can play it the proper way.
Can you play it in mono? Is it a problem?
Let me think. Let me think.
No, it's not a big thing if you can't. I thought maybe you have a mono button on your mixer or something.
Yeah, I can do it. I
Yeah?
can do it. Yep. Let's see. Let me see. Shore mixer. Mono. Check. I think that did it.
Cool.
Yo, JetBlue, thank you for the follow. Thanks to everyone for hanging out today. This has been awesome, Comatron. I love doing like creative streams. And usually when it's a creative stream, I default to images because that's what I do. Which is I'm glad my music teacher like told me to quit the music because, you know, it's like too many kids. Like I guess I don't know. You know, everyone gets a trophy these days, right? So if he's like, yeah, good job, you're great. Maybe I would have pursued music and went down a wrong path, and I didn't. Instead, I discovered what I'm actually good at. I'd rather my time is limited here, so I need to focus on what I'm good at. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
um,
absolutely.
all right, so I'm going to. Yes, what's up, Snow Dog? Are you guys ready for to listen to this track? It's freaking amazing. It rocks. It freaking rocks. Snow Dog, I'm doing great. Your day is gonna be better as soon as I play this track, Snow Dog. So yeah, if you guys, I'm gonna turn this one all the way up. So turn up your volume. We'll turn it down and then fade it up. I don't want to blast anyone's ears out, but here we go. This is 7,000 by Comatron, who's right down there in the guest cam. Dude, that was awesome, Comatron. That was amazing.
Thanks,
dude. Congrats, dude. That song is awesome, dude. I love it. Yeah, Crimson says it sounds much better in mono, and he thinks Hippo Player had trouble with the mod.
Yeah, I didn't hear failures in the Hippo Player, but it sounds definitely better here. Definitely.
It looks better too.
Yeah, it looks better too.
Dude, whoa. That was awesome. So something important. I saw someone say that you should do, like music streams, maybe something like this, like more, teach people about tracking. And so Comatron, he streams here on Twitch. So I think I can do a shout out, right? Shout out.
I don't stream very often, and it's random. I did stream the beginning of. If you want to check out how I made this track, I have the first 4 parts online, and that's almost everything until this point. So yeah.
I'll definitely. I think I popped into one of those streams.
So, yeah, you popped in, yes.
So that's so Comatron. So that's here on Twitch, right? Twitch.tv/Comatron.
But it's I stream random stuff, and I don't stream at special points or something that I can tell. Yeah. And if you watch a stream producing stuff like that you just heard is a pain, because sometimes you hear like 30 minutes the
Yeah.
same stuff, because I'm gonna fiddle around with some volumes and do a little bit of here and there, but in the end it's just for most of the guys it's not even hearable. It's when your brain says you have to do here and there all this stuff. Yeah.
I totally understand, because like when I'm doing video editing, it's the same thing. And my wife, like I have to wear headphones because my wife is like, "You're killing me." She's like, "I'm hearing the same thing over and over again. It's driving me nuts." She's like, "Please put on the headphones." And but like you're so into it that it doesn't really bother you. But when you're an outsider, like watching or listening, it drives you nuts. You know, yo, rule of thirds. Thank you for
Absolutely
the 50 bits,
understand.
dude. Rule of thirds. Thank you. Don't break the rule of thirds, but do. Rule of thirds is, see, that's my world right there. It's photography and cinematography. Cool. Yeah, I think you got some follows there. Yeah, I highly recommend you follow Comatron. Hey, man, you know, I think people will really dig your streams, because I popped into your stream and I was like, holy cow, like this guy's awesome. And I didn't really quite understand what you were doing, but I still was entertained by it. So you're a great dude. And,
thanks, man.
And I really appreciate this, Comatron. So you said this isn't finished yet. What do you still have to do?
I gotta finish it next week, because I have some other stuff that I'm preparing for revision, and I have some stuff that I'm preparing for a computer game that's gonna come on revision. So it's gonna premiere on revision.
That's awesome. So the stream after revision, you're welcome to come back anytime. I'd love to play your game, even if it's not an Amiga game. I don't care. I'll play your game.
It's not my game, but I'm doing music for it.
So
and
that's
Dascon
great.
does music for it too. So
Dascon. That's awesome.
I got the job by
game.
Dascon.
We gotta play the game.
It's gonna be.
What platform is it on?
Yeah, it's gonna be a PC game, but
I got PC. Yo.
It's gonna be a fun game.
No, a lot of my Amiga friends do PC games as well. Like Invent, you know, he's working on Iridium, so I play that. That game's awesome. And so anytime an Amiga person has a cool project, man, I just want to share it. You know, so I'm totally down.
Yep.
What's that?
All good.
Oh, cool, awesome. All right, well, so there you have it. I'm gonna give you another shout out. Thank you, Brother Bill, for activating the shout out command.
So if you want to go to level 2 someday,
I would love to. No, that was a lot of fun. I think everyone really enjoyed it. I had a blast. So go follow Comatron here on Twitch. Do you have your music up on like SoundCloud or anything that you wanna share that?
Oh yeah, I got a SoundCloud thing running, but that's more. I upload stuff to SoundCloud that I think that I can't release anywhere, and most of my friends say that's the best stuff you do. It's just fun stuff, you know. It's just I can post it there. Let me post it.
Yeah, put it down. Yeah, Andy Amiga 7. So Andy Amiga 7 is the gentleman you saw earlier in the picture, and I gave him the digital studio sampler. So he's Andy Amiga 7. Andy Amiga 7 is gonna make some samples for me, and then I'll start throwing down some tracks.
Yeah, cool. Nice.
Oh, nice. I'll follow you on SoundCloud. Let me open that sucker up. Boom. Am I logged in? I'm not signed in. Boom. Sign in. All right. I got the URL now, so we're good. I'm gonna bookmark.
I got followed by Amiga Bill. Now I have to do really good music. Yeah.
I have to log. I have to look for my freaking password or something. You know how it goes. Like they log you out, and then I got a whole spreadsheet full of passwords. Let me see. Maybe I'm logged in this other browser. Let's see. Check this out. I just want to make sure I don't forget to follow you. So let's see. Comatron. Let's go. I'm not logged in anywhere, so I'll have to find my password and we'll figure it out. But I can pull it up on the screen. Desktop. Boom. There's Comatron. I like your logo there. I am Comatron. That is sweet. Live and Let Die on Amiga.
Didn't have a better idea at the time.
Dude, I want to Live and Let Die like Live and Let Die like James Bond.
Yeah, I did. You can click it. It's an Amiga remix that I did in 1 hour. I did it in Cubase. I think it's on my channel too.
Oh yeah. Dude, that was awesome. Dude, I like it better than the Guns N'
Thanks,
Roses
man.
version. It's better than I like it better than the Guns N' Roses version. That was amazing. Let me.
I
Oh,
can put a link here. I recorded the session when I did that. I was actually working on my third album for my band, and I had to finish something. And sometimes I just like the other guy who was in your show. Sometimes I just have to go to another project, do something completely different to get back in tune. So I did that. That was a thing of an hour or two, but that got me back to my other project because I had to get my
sometimes you
head
need,
free.
yeah, sometimes you just need to step away. The same thing with like
Yep,
photography. Like if I'm editing a photo or I'm editing something, editing a video, sometimes I need to take a break and recharge the batteries and regroup. Because sometimes you just get too into
absolutely,
it, and you just need to separate yourself from it for a bit, and then you can jump back in. Someone's got a great question.
absolutely.
Rule of Thirds is asking what you use to convert your samples to Amiga format. I guess he wasn't here at the beginning.
Okay, it's called Amiga Pal by Echo Level, and yeah, you can find it. I can post a link to it. It's written for Linux, but you can get it on Windows too. But on Windows, you have to read the README because setting it up is like doing some little hacks so that it works.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
drop it. I'm gonna drop it into the chat right now.
Oh, okay,
There you go,
cool.
Rule of
Yeah.
Thirds. That's the Amiga Pal. Yeah, I would have had it
Yeah,
set up. That would have been rad. We should do that. You should come back on again, and I'll set it up offline, and then we can actually convert some samples to Amiga format. Now let's say you had like Digital Sound Studio like I was showing at the beginning of the stream that Andy just got. Like could I just record samples onto the Amiga with Digital Sound Studio and then bring them right into Protracker?
yeah, you can do that. Protracker even for some samplers, you can use Protracker to sample in Protracker.
Oh,
So yeah, there's the button sampler. You don't have it open right now, but if you look right beside disk ops, there's sampler, and
I'm gonna go back into it. Okay, I'm back into it. Right next. Oh yeah, sampler.
let me
Yep.
see, let me see. Not that I'm messing it up with Protracker, I
No,
guess,
it's
because
sampler.
I
It's,
use
it's, it's right next to Disc Ops. You're right.
yeah, you see the sample there, but you cannot sample there, I guess. Let me see.
Oh wow.
No, you can't do it here. It was in Fast Tracker.
Got you.
And in Octamet, you can do it in Octamet too. So you don't even have to use external software to sample it.
Mm.
Back in the days, I used it was called Audio Master by Aegis, who did the Sonic or Sonics thing. That was a music software too.
Oh, very cool.
And when you try to sample 44.1 kilohertz, so speak CD quality, you could sample, I think, 3 seconds with 512 kilobytes of chip RAM.
Okay. That's
That's all you
funny.
can do.
That is awesome. Oh yeah. So they're saying that
Yeah.
you can. Yeah. Oh, Andy's got a good question. New owner of Digital Sound Studio. Will Amiga Pal work with Mac? Because it's a JavaScript, right?
It's some other programming language which is universal to all platforms. So
It
I
should.
think it works best on everything but Windows.
That's funny.
But yeah, but on Windows it works if you do some hacks. It's just little stuff. You have
Sweet.
the one thing is you can't install it into the programs directory because of administrative privileges and stuff like.
Got you. Got you. Yeah. Oh, bars and pipes. Yeah. My friend Chris. We used to have a music special interest group as part of Westchester Amiga User Group. And on like the third Thursday of every month, we go to Chris's house or one of the other musicians in the club's house, and we go to their house and do like MIDI stuff. And bars and pipes was
Oh,
like his.
cool.
Yeah. Bars and pipes was his weapon of choice. It was pretty awesome.
Cool, cool. I just read last year that you could play a game called MIDI Maze, which was a maze game on the Atari ST. You could play it multiplayer, not via network or serial cable, but you could play it multiplayer via MIDI. So as you have 16 MIDI channels, you could fire up 16 Atari ST, and you could just play a Doom-like, not Doom-like, but maze-like game
You're a
over
hundred.
MIDI.
You're
Crazy.
100% right. You're 100% right. And actually, my buddy Pete Fletcher, Wreck the Pete, who's in these streams sometimes as well. I showed
Yeah.
one of his demos. I think was it a couple of streams ago. He connected all these different computers together and had them play head-to-head battle chess. But the year before that,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
a big Atari guy. The year before that, he had a whole MIDI maze like tournament setup. So and the thing that's great is because MIDI is universal. It's
Yeah.
multi-platform. So he had like the Falcon versus the STE versus the Atari 800. So he had all these different Ataris hooked up, and we were all playing head-to-head MIDI maze. It was amazing. It was so much fun.
Totally cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you can actually play Lotus 2 Atari versus Amiga with a cable.
Oh,
I
with the
didn't
no
know
modem
that,
cable.
but yeah, it works.
Cool. Amiga Pal shouts out Comatron on their GitHub. Oh, nice.
Oh, thanks.
Very cool. Coma, is there
Ah,
anything else?
yeah. It wasn't a README. I remember. Yes, yeah.
That's awesome. Comatron, I really appreciate this lesson, man. I learned so much today. I mean, I learned a lot. I need to go back and watch the stream myself so I can write down all those keyboard commands. And I got to figure out the situation with my right Amiga key. This is, hey, what's up, Surfer79? This is Protracker 2.3F, which just came out yesterday. And I'm using it on my real Amiga 1200.
Yeah, it wasn't a Windows clone. 8-bit Bubsy is also maintaining the Windows clone. I am using the Windows clone right now, but he also updates the code for the Amiga platform. So this, what Amiga will use tonight, was from yesterday.
It's
Very
amazing.
new.
It's amazing. It's amazing that this was updated yesterday. It blows my mind.
Yeah, it's cool. Totally cool.
Sweet.
Amiga is alive.
Amiga is alive and well. Let me tell you. I can't believe all the games that
Yeah,
are coming
it
out,
is.
all the new software. Yo, Razor XG with the 100 bitty bits. Thank you, Razor. I appreciate that. Does anyone else have any questions for Comatron? Do you have anything else you'd like to add, Comatron? Because I've got nothing else, man. I told my rusty trombone story. I've learned
That was
a
great.
lot today.
Absolutely love it, man.
Another thing. Another time I got shut down was with my acting class. It was like my first. In order to take a directing class in film school, they make you take acting classes as well because directing is all about working with actors. So I made it to lunch, my lunch break in my acting class, and then I just didn't go back because I was so bad at it. Oh my god. Whoa. Wife device has just peered out from behind the green screen, and she handed me some raw vegan chocolates that she made, as well as some coconut water and a brownie. Oh my god, it's amazing.
Damn, that looks good, man.
She's good, man. She's so good.
Cool.
Oh yeah, I am a little dehydrated. Thank you. Yes. I need to hydrate before I dehydrate again tonight with my friends. Yeah, vegan options, you know it. Octamed 5 was your favorite. Yo, John Rambo Jr. is going bananas right now. He just gifted subscriptions to Acmafin, Break Twitch, K Indiana, Skyzoo, Oram, Passerado, Svinto777, Bitten, Triace, and Mindrax. Holy cow. Yo, Tequilaris. Tequilaris with a subscription. Thank you, Tequilaris. That is so kind of you. Holy cow. John Rambo Jr. Thank you, John Rambo. I love your movies, dude. You're my hero. That is, Retro Bench. Oh, Retro Bench. Got it. Retro Bench. So that's a joint effort between John Rambo Jr. and the Retro Bench. That is amazing. Thank you guys so much. That's awesome. Wow. And thank you for the follow too, Tequila. Appreciate that. Yeah, Fishbot, nice tutorial. Sorry if you're just joining the stream. Yes, we just did a very basic Protracker 101 tutorial with Comatron. You're welcome to check out the VOD. I'm gonna play some games now, and you gotta hear Coma's music. It's his track is hot, dude. It is hot. But yeah, Retro Bench, thank you so much. You're too kind and too generous, Retro Bench. The 1200 I got here, Comatron. This one, where am I? Boom. This 1200 here was recapped by Retro Bench, and the thing is a thing of beauty. I love this one. He gave me like a super screaming deal on it. So I'm very, very thankful to Retro Bench. He sells recap kits and all kinds of cool Amiga hardware. Let's see if I do this. We go !shop. You can go check out retrobench.com there.
Yeah, I was on the site. It's a really cool site. I never had a 1200 though. I have a FPGA. I got the Mister project, and I'm using that for the AGA stuff. So,
the Mister is awesome. Dude, Soapy, thank you so much for the follow, Soapy. I appreciate it. Oh, Coma. Anything else, my man?
All good. I have to say thank you for having me, and I have to say thank you to everyone interested in doing that stuff. It was very basic, but you have to start somewhere. And I hope you had some, yeah, you learned something or had some fun
It's
with
always
us.
I always like to break things down to the basic parts. Like even when I do a tutorial on YouTube, I tell people like what directories to put things in, where to click, and some of the comments are like, dude, like we think we're stupid. I'm like, but no, but actually, if you skip a step, even if it's just a very minor step, it can throw off the entire process. And that's what most of the
Absolutely.
people say. Thanks for the basic tutorial. I followed it step by step, and it worked. I'm like, exactly. That's why it's never too dumb. You know what I mean? Especially someone I've never used Protracker before in my life, so I need it basic and simple, baby steps, and then we can build on this now.
Yeah, and you got the drop. You had to build
Dude,
drop
I
dot
dropped,
8svx.
yes, I dropped my trombone in the mud, baby. Surface
So
79, yeah. So if you want to follow Comatron, I'll just give him a shout out. Shout out, Comatron, boom.
yeah,
And
but don't expect much because it's random. When I stream, it's just random. It's not that professional as Bill does.
you know what? It doesn't matter. When I popped into your streams, they were awesome. And I'm gonna send you to a SoundCloud right now. Boom, boom, boom. Then we're gonna go Comatron. Sounds good. That track, that Live and Let Die track, is like better than freaking Guns N' Roses. It was awesome.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
And you have to say a nice greeting to Anthony because I know you because of the Guru meditation. That was the reason I know you. I was watching YouTube, I was watching Amiga stuff, and I was blown away by the quality. And later on, I learned that you're a professional movie guy, so that wasn't. I felt that. So
Thank you. Yeah, you know, it's funny. Like when I do the YouTube videos with Anthony, I kind of turn that part off. You know what I mean? I try because I'm so focused on like trying to on the Amiga and trying to give good Amiga content. I kind of turn off the filmmaking part, but it's still good enough. You know what I mean?
it's in there. It's in there.
It's in there, yeah. And yeah, I will. I'll be seeing Anthony at VCF East, and I actually need to call him tonight.
And
Unfortunately,
he's
Anthony
such a
moved,
funny guy.
he's the best,
Absolutely
man. He's
love
the
him.
best. He moved to Florida, so that's why you don't see him around as much. But he'll be
I know,
back.
yeah.
He'll be checking in. So but there's definitely gonna be more Guru videos with him. Don't you worry about a thing. And he's coming up for VCF East. It's gonna be awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, you should, brother. Brother Bill is Anthony's brother. That's why I call him Brother Bill.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, random is okay. Exactly. Cheers, Coma. That was awesome. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I need to use the boys' room, and I'm gonna play your track on the way out, and then I'll come back and I'll play some games. I see Purple Hazemaker is still here, so we'll start with Hazemaker's games. He requested Green 5, which I've never played before. I just booted it up, and
That
there
was
was
kind
like
of interesting.
yeah, there's like a woman in high heels walking around this crazy landscape. So it's gonna be awesome. Yo, we got a level 3 hype train thanks to nice. Look at that, a level 3 hype train thanks to Retro Bench and John Rambo. Cheers.
Okay, so I'm out. I have to go to the bathroom too.
Yeah,
So,
I gotta go
yeah.
too. So I'm gonna play.
Thank you for having me. Have a good night.
Dude, Coma, thank you for coming on, dude. It was a pleasure. You're a super cool guy, and I had a really, really fun time.
Thanks.
Cheers. All
Bye
right.
bye.
Thanks, Coma. All right, Comatron. Nice. All right, I'm gonna while I use the boys' room real quick, I'm gonna play his track again because it's so good. Boom. There we go. Oh, don't worry, Purple Haze. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. But I'm gonna play Purple Haze's game next, Green 5, a game I have no idea what it is. All right, let's see. So let's go to Disk Ops. I'm going to load module, and I'm gonna load up 7000. Boom. I think I hit escape. Yeah, see, I learned well. I'm gonna play this tune. It's gonna be awesome, and I'll be back in like less than a minute. I gotta pee. Thanks everyone for hanging out today, man. I'm having a blast. I hope you're all enjoying it. Turn your volume up because this track is freaking hot. Comatron, baby.
Amigaism.
Sir Chili, I'm gonna try, man. I'm gonna try. Yo, Mind Racks with 300 bits, dude. You're crazy, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mind Racks. That was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had a blast, dude. Comatron's the man. I love that guy. And you should all follow him. His stream he's underselling himself just because he doesn't stream frequently, but his streams are really, really good. Trust me, they're really good. I know a good thing when I see it. He's good. All right, so yeah, let's play some games. What time? I don't even know what time it is. I'm going to dinner with some friends after this. We're going to this awesome Thai restaurant in Edgewater, New Jersey. I'm so psyched. 350. We got time for a couple games. Coma is real chill, Fishbot. Like you, my man. So the Purple Haze maker is here, and he requested a game called Green 5, which I'd never heard of before. I always like to play games that I never heard of before. Always like to learn new things, try out new things. So we're gonna fire up Green 5. It looks crazy. There's high heels and this environment that looks kind of like another world. Yeah, no, Anthony. Yeah, Anthony tells that whole story about how he got that 65. It's crazy. It's gonna be hilarious. It looks like a wild game, Purple Haze. I would expect nothing less from you, my man. Comes back from toilet. I had a blast, dude. I tell you, I've had some good moments in the bathroom. Not gonna lie about that. So I can't. See, I have this abomination happening here with this GoTech. Also, I could play this game for the Purple Haze maker. I mean, I'm happy I have the GoTech because it's saving me right now, but. It does not sexy at all. Green 5 by Mark Judge, 1994. The program is written using Amos programming language. I'm not sure. I have no idea, Surface, if it's AGA or not. I never played this one before. This is shareware, so please spread around as much as you can. Why not send it abroad? Or just post it somewhere at random. This is just disc 1 of 4. Oh, I only have 3. I'm not going to get to the 4th disc anyway. It only, the easy, small first part of the game. Oh, cool. All right, nailed it. It's OCS, ECS. Thank you, Purple Haze. The Genesis Universe Creator. Module M22, subprogram booted. Good day, user. A23L9A17B. I'm requesting extra memory privilege. The M79 jury module elected you at random as a defendant of memory sector H3. Yeah, gotta defend H3. It also picked 2 random computer-generated life forms to sacrifice for memory. If your defense fails... Oh, wow. Also, I gotta defend so I can defend the computer-generated life forms. Okay, the first life form is a female, ID Q9. From Colony Cyan 2. The second is a male, ID R7, from Colony Red 4. Your task is to guide R7 through an elected area of artificial universe, and then guide both life forms to a safe colony on which they can live with memory priority. We gotta protect that memory. Q9 will be given special knowledge in order to assist. However, she will also ultimately need assistance for the task to be complete. Bear in mind that each life form does not know that they are computer generated. Oh, nice. There's kind of a little Blade Runner action happening there. Let alone where they are and why. Their lives are in your hands. Oh, they're in trouble. If you fail, they will be deleted from the Genesis system memory banks to free memory for user P7. Oh, God. Obviously, any loss of data is regretful, but the memory budget is low for Genesis. Therefore, such a task as the one given to you is judged a fair way to resolve the situation. Got it. Insert disk 4. Ms. DK, if it says insert disk 4, I'm gonna die. Transferring algorithms. Sending life forms. There she is. Doesn't it remind you of Another World a little bit? Like, it's got Another World vibe. It's a very cool intro, right? So I'm not controlling. I'm not hands off right now. I don't know what she just picked up. She picked up a white box. This is called Green 5, Brother Bill. Green 5. And Flashback. Totally Surface 79. Green 5, requested by the Purple Haze Maker. We'll give Purple Haze Maker a shout out. Also streams here on Twitch. Whoa. No way. The white box turns her into a bird. That's awesome. I call him the Purple Haze Maker. His real name is HazeMaker64. He does a lot of 64 stuff. He's the man with the plan with the 64. Hey, what's up, Amiga Cammy? I never heard of it either, man. I never heard of it until Purple Haze mentioned it. The intro is amazing. Look at this. This is awesome. Oh, there's Lord Squeak. I don't know if I hit the button here or let's keep watching. I'll give it another minute. I hear the music ramping up. The wind's getting stronger. Cammy, I got my wife made me a vegan brownie. Vegan chocolate brownie. Oh, that's good. I wish I could ship it to Tasmania. If I could ship it to Tasmania, I would. I'll have to bring some to an Amiga event that we both go to. Powered by NVIDIA Hairworks. I think I need to hit the button here. Whoa. That was crazy. That was a cool camera move into the eyeball. You would love it, Cammy. This is so good. The vegan snacks look delicious. Yeah, check them out. There's all kinds of crazy stuff on top. This has got figs and dates in it as well. Whoa. Whoa. Wait a minute. I'm the dude at the top. I thought I was the woman. Purple Haze. Is this game on Commodore 64 too, or just Amiga? Surface 79. If you're in my Discord channel, I'll send it to you. I don't. Yeah, it's shareware, so it. Whoa. Oh man, my percent reality. I just got killed. I thought I started out as the female character though. But I started out as the male. Or is she gonna die now? Karate punches. Yeah, you know it. Steve Fusion X. It made you think of Shadow the Beast 1. I guess that's it. I guess I died. Is that Elvis Presley? It is hard now. Now I know. 3 weathers. Comatron. Gender fluid game. There we go. Boom. All right, so I can squat. You know, crouch. I can punch. Oh, no way. I could do that. Dude, that's an awesome move. So if I hold down the button and press up. Well, I don't know how I did that. I got moves, yo. And somehow I did like a high kick before. Uh-oh. Yeah. I just punched him in the junk. Whoa. The punch effects are cool. You should sample those. I should sample them and bring them to my next song. I can sample them into Muddy Trombone. Neuromantics is considering it's made in Amos. It's very impressive. Dude, check out the graphics. I love the stars back there and the dark mountain in the background, and then the lighter color mountains in the foreground, like they're lit by the moon. Oh man, bad timing. Oh, okay. I gotta figure this one out. Can I go? I see that light on there. Can I go up? I don't know how to jump. Let me go back here. Okay, so it's that. How do I jump forward? Okay. So holding down the button and pressing right jump. So I'm gonna go. Oh, geez. Rats. All right, I'll figure this one out. This game's hard. I'm not gonna lie. 80s pants, totally. Brother Bill, yeah, it's a good. The Purple Haze Maker is the one that sent it to me. Haze sent it to me in the Discord channel. Yeah, it's a wild one. All right, so I'm boom, kill the bird. Terrible. I gotta crouch and punch. I'm fighting dirty. I'm fighting dirty. Whoa. Okay. Rock. So obviously this needs to get lifted up somehow. Dude, the graphics in this game are rad. Steve Fusion X, did one guy make this? Is amazing. It's a good question. I'm not sure. Kat, I wish more people would do speedruns of Gianna Sisters. Oh, we played Gianna Special Edition last stream. Definitely did not speedrun it though. I gotta get the timing down on this. Sorry, folks. Here we go. I love that animation, man. Camera swoops around into the eyeball. All right. There we go. There we go. But now, all right, how do I take on this guy? Oh no. I gotta do better against that guy. I really gotta do better. Whoops. Okay, there's that looks like a teapot, right? He's like a gymnast, man. This dude's like a gymnast. Look at that. I can do the triple Lindy. No, I can't go left. Fox Force Green 5. Missing the catch-up. Oh, dude, Fox Force 5, baby. I know Comatron, I know. Oh, dude. I just... Oh, no. I thought... Wait a minute. Oh, I need to do to flip through it. It's fight. The dick punch is definitely dirty fighting, but you gotta, I'll take it. Whoa, I love that perspective. That is awesome. Oh, there she is. This game is trippy. Do I get to turn into a bird if she gives me that energy? Dude, this game is amazing. I got a knife now. I want the knife. I know, now I can cut the cord. Boom, I know it. This game is so cool. Yo, Haze, this game is awesome, dude. Thank you. Pixels at Dawn, is it? I don't know if this is a full game. The only thing I know is that shareware. Oh, alright, we'll get it, we'll get it. Yeah, this was made, it says it was made in 1994, Surface 79. The jump reminds you of Mission Impossible? Oh, yeah. Oh, what's up, Tim Gilbert? Great to see you, Tim. Yeah, this is called Green 5. I agree, Comatron. This game is awesome. And I'd never heard of it before either. Alright, let's see. Alright, well I only took 20% damage there. I have to figure out how to like evade his first energy burst. Now this time I'm just gonna boom, and I'm just going. Oh, he's smart. I thought he did two. I thought he did two fars and then a near. But I guess he tracks you. Well, I was holding the button down. I knew that was. I didn't know the bird was coming. It's tricky. The controls take a little bit getting used to. Monster. Of course, I'm playing with the monster joystick. This is a trippy one. I dig it. This is really, really cool. Comatron. I don't have a link. Haze Maker sent this to me. I think he sent it to me as an ADF. So I'll post it in my Discord channel. If you join my Discord channel after the stream is over, I'll post it up there for you. Thank you, Snow Dog. Yes. Yes. He jumps with style. Alright, let's cut this. Oh, but I don't know how to use the knife. You just walk up to it. I like the sound. Having an up button is a godsend for old Amiga games. Yeah, dude, it's key. Oh, Bitstorm says it's on Tosec. There's only 3 discs in Tosec, but it said 4 at the start. I only have 3. I only have 3 discs. Whoa. This is trippy. So even though there's lots of like depth in this game, it seems like I can only go left or right. I can't go on the Z axis. This is blowing your mind, rule of thirds? Mine too. Oh, thanks, Haze. Haze just threw the author's website into the chat. You hope Monster will make a joystick the size of a Competition Pro? That'd be pretty cool. Oh, and there's a link to the game download there. Oh, awesome, Haze. Thank you, sir. We need to build to complete the game to make sure it's complete. We'll see about that. I'm gonna try and walk off the edge here. I have a hunch that the empty space, I'm gonna fall in the empty space. We'll see. Yep, I was right. Oh, that didn't sound good. So, what do I do? What the heck do I do? I don't know. I don't know how to beat that one. Oh, there's a long play on YouTube? The game is complete. Oh, sweet. I don't know if I have the complete version. Unless that's what Haze sent me. Because like I said, I've got 3 discs. Alright, here we go. Take out the birds. Those, I mean, don't those look like that? The Psygnosis owls? Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. The 3-disc version is the complete version. Awesome. I think I'm playing it right. Oh. I love the jumps, man. The jumps are freaking rad. I'm getting a little better there, Purple Haze. Oh, there's another unreleased game from the author? Dude, I love these little cutscenes. They're so cool. This is a dream stream. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Pixels. Thank you for the support, buddy. Those like vector graphic cutscenes really remind me a lot of Another World. Yes. Yes. I'm getting the moves down now. The teapot. We gotta cut the string on that teapot. But now what do I do? What do I do here? This is what the part I don't know. Can I go right? I'm just kind of like trying to like crouch down and activate the rectangles. Oh, the other game is called Dream Stream. That's what, I thought you were saying this is a Dream Stream. That's hilarious. Mind blown, right? I don't know what to do here, guys. All I've got is a knife. Maybe... This is such an Amiga game. It totally is, Cammy. Cammy, you know Zach is doing a Viva Amiga remix. So maybe there'll be more Cammy in it. That'd be awesome. Yeah, totally. You could totally guess this is an Amiga game. Cut yourself and use the blood to fill in the blank squares. That makes sense. Should I try and do the running jump? Maybe I'll have to run and jump. I really don't know. Unless I was supposed to come here at a later time? I don't know. Haze, have you gotten... There's gotta be something I'm missing. Yeah, maybe there are hidden platforms. But I don't know how I can... Let's see, what if I jump from here? Sure, Haze, you can hit. Let's see if I jump from here. I think I hit all the squares. Green 5. Invent 71. I'm so glad you made it too. I was thinking about Iridium before, man. I mentioned it to Comatron. I think the trick is to drop down first, let him shoot, and then do your thing. If you're just joining the stream, like Invent71, we are playing a viewer-requested game called Green 5 by Hazemaker64. It's a great, great choice. I'm really enjoying this game. This game is shareware. It's finished. It came out in 1994, written in Amos, which is amazing because it feels great. And earlier in the stream, man, we got artsy. I had Comatron on as a guest, and we played his awesome new song, and he taught me Protracker 101 basics. It was awesome. Yeah, it is a very impossible mission. Agreed. You need to running jump on the very edge. I'll try it. Awkward. I kind of had a hunch, but I thought I did it, but I kind of had a hunch. Happy Monday to Amiga Cammy and Invent. I can't wait to get back to Australia. No, Hazemaker. I don't think Hazemaker didn't make the game. Ms. DK. He suggested the game. Thank you for hanging out on a Monday morning. That's pretty awesome. On Monday mornings, I'm usually grumpy. Oh no! Alright, here we go. Alright, so I have to do a running jump. I was pretty close to the edge there. Alright, I'll try. I might basically go over the edge. Oh, wow. Wow, you really have to get there. Thank you. Thank you. Was that awkward Aardvark that did that? Whoa. Dude, I love the graphics in this game. And these like, it's very cinematic. I'm guessing this, I don't know what this is here. How do I go straight up? I bet you I bet you have to jump onto this and get propelled up. Whoops. I was right though. That was rad. Thank you, Haze. Good game. There's a hot air balloon out your window? Oh my god. One of the coolest things I ever did in my life was take a hot air balloon ride in upstate New York. It was amazing. I made a 10-minute Amiga Retrocast. I made it, baby. I did it. The health bar is reality. Exactly, Bitstorm. Alright, let's see it. I'm going to get a little further. I'm going to get a little further. Ah! So if I drop down. Whoops. Man, alright, I got owned there. I'm trying to figure out a way to like get through that screen without taking any damage. Because I can easily get through it and take like 20% damage. Man, I should wipe. I should wipe. I'm not doing so good here. I'll keep going. I'll keep going. May I learn something new. This is not my best run. Everyone's got a bad run every now and then. David Lynch meets Star Trek. Yeah, totally. Yeah, pretty brutal game without health cheat. Exactly, awkward. Agreed. Oh, okay. Haze didn't know about the game either. He saw another streamer, Macau45, streaming it. Oh, I don't know Macau. I'll have to give him a follow. It's 16-bit Assassin's Creed. Yo, Juji Pella. Thank you so much, Juji. I appreciate it. Juji just gifted 5 subs to the community. Andy Magic Knight, Phenotype A2, Baltoth, Gildan, and Wizard. The Wizard of New Jersey. Welcome. That you guys all can do like really cool emotes now. Let's see, what do we got? We got Amiga Bill Forever, Silly Billy, Amiga Love. Spread that Amiga love. We got beer. We got bowling balls. We got Who's Our Daddy, and we got Young Billy. Boom. There you go. Thank you so much, Juji Pella. If you guys don't know Juji Pella, he is a old-time Amiga guy like us. He also streams here on Twitch. I give him a shout out. K-U-I-G-L-A-A. Oh, come on. There he is. He also made the Ultimate Amiga game music mix over on YouTube, which is one of my all-time favorites. Thank you so much, Juji Pella. Appreciate it, bud. He's a great streamer here. Juji, I think I saw you were playing I saw a clip pop up on YouTube. You were playing some kind of first-person hunting game. Shooting buffaloes. Oh, Invent, I mentioned Live and Let Die before because Comatron did a Live and Let Die like song based on the movie. That's why I mentioned it. But I'll have to check out the game, totally. You have to try set up that GoTech. Yeah, I'm running off of GoTech right now. I still prefer floppy disks, but my floppy drive in this 1200 died. Yeah, thanks again, Juji. Juji, I heard you rated Air Yuri, my mascot. Thank you for that. That's so hard. Juji and Air Yuri are Finnish brothers from another. Hey, what's up, Nalpal? Great to see you. Air Yuri is also my mascot. Thank you so much for your generosity. Yeah, Retrobench and Juji Pella, thank you for all those gifted subs. That's awesome. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to try one more run here. And then being that Invent showed up, I want to play one more game really quick, and then I'll call it a stream. Invent requested a game that looks like a lot of fun. So and I'm only going to play it for a few minutes, and then I got to go because I'm catching dinner with some friends after this. Let's see if my muscle memory is bad. I'm cold. You know, I'm going to wipe. I'm just going to wipe right away. Mac has got 2 Amiga 500s and they both have bad floppies. Dude, floppy drives die so easily. I think I have 2 500s with bad floppy drives as well. Or at least, I know I have one. I can't remember if my other one's got a bad floppy or not. The floppy, I love floppies, but you know, that's a medium that fails with age. I couldn't jump fast enough. Alright, well I only took 20% damage there. We are playing Green 5, a game requested by Hazemaker 64. Earlier in the stream we made some music with Comatron using Protracker. The latest version of Protracker was updated yesterday, which blows my mind. That's just amazing. How awesome is the Amiga community? Oh, Amiga Cami, you fixed some Amiga floppies with nothing more than a cleaning diskette. I think the floppy that died in here, I think that's all it needs. Because it was working fine. And then I brought it to the Vintage Computer Federation Festivus party. Popped in a disk and it wasn't working. So I think, and it still acts like it's working. The Amiga recognizes it. And it tries to read the disks and it just can't read the disk. So I think it just needs the cleaning. I don't have a cleaning floppy, so I might just have to go in there with a Q-tip and go at it, you know. I think in this case it is just dirty heads. No, Juji Pella, this is a shareware game that came out in 1994. It's made in Amos, and it's really trippy. I'd never heard of it before. This jump is so hard. But yeah, the guy moves like Mission Impossible. All right, let's see if I can do it. Yes! I kind of have to wait. You have to jump like when you think you're going to fall off. Alright, so here's fire. Oh. So I'm going to try and jump when it starts. Yes! Yes! Farthest point of the day, baby. And the graphics just keep getting on. Whoa. The sound of the fire is really cool, too. How am I going to make it through there? Boom, like that. That's how I'm going to do it, players. Woohoo! Oh, whoa. It's like, is that a dude with a kid? Is that dude like holding a child in his arm, or does he have like is that his t-shirt? I want to fight him. No. What? Dead. Dead. Dude, that was awesome. What's the new Protracker version number? I have to check. It's 2. Something something L. I'll Ms. DK. What's in the? Did I Control V? No. Well, there's Comatron SoundCloud. I'll get you that. I'll get you that, Ms. DK. I'll get you that. Some of the game companies still use the same animations. You think? Yeah. 2.3F. Thank you, Comatron. Thank you. That was pretty good. Yo, Hazemaker 64. Thank you so much for suggesting this game. This is a blast. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna play this more. Appreciate the viewer suggested games. Shout out. Hazemaker 64, who is one of the best streamers here on Twitch and does tons of Commodore 64 stuff. He's the man with the plan when it comes to Commodore 64, and he does really good Amiga streams as well. Mostly 64, also does Amiga. The Purple Hazemaker will not disappoint. Subscribe to him, man, and you'll be good to go. Oh, really? I don't know, Ms. DK. All right. Boom. I'm gonna do a little reboot here. The next and final game I'll play on today's stream was a viewer request from Invent79. It's called Z Out, and it's a horizontal shooter, much like the game he did graphics for, called Reshooter, which I kind of like. Thanks, Comatron. Thank you so much for that link. Appreciate it. Comatron just dropped a link to where you can download the latest version of Protracker. The real version, not the 3-dot version, which is not the real version. As we learned today on stream. Of course, Bro Plays. Your streams rock, dude. Z out and X out. Exactly, Psycho Rat. So I've never played. I played Z out like once back in the day. I love the Statue of Liberty there and the icon. That's rad. Yeah, Sir Chili, try it. It's really Protracker is really, really fun. To activate auto fire, press A during the game. You know I'll be doing that. F1 is 1 player, F2 is 2 player. Rainbow Arts 1990. F3 is demo mode. F1 1 player, F2 2 player, F3 demo mode. Okay, so I'm gonna hit F1, and I'm definitely gonna hit A. I need, you know, I need me some auto fire. Cool music. Yeah, auto fire for the win. I'm glad we're playing a game with good music to close out the stream, because it's been a very musical stream. Little power up there. This game was requested by Invent, who is the graphical genius behind Reshooter, as well as the upcoming PC game, Iridium, which is super, super fun. Woohoo! Oh yeah, Frog Guy. Thank God for the auto fire. The music is so good, I'm just jamming right now. Boom, got him. Oh man, I'm in trouble. Oh, heat seekers! They're launching heat seekers at me. Oh man, dude, if I didn't have those power-ups, I have no idea how I'd do that. That was crazy. Those heat seekers were no joke. Are we starting back at the beginning? No, okay. Got him. Oh, that's like a Psygnosis dude there. Kill this frog. Freaking heat seek. Oh my god, I flew right into that. This game is so hard, Invent. It's so hard. It's a hot jam, right, Haze? Oh, the same link that Comatron threw down, you can get the Windows version of Protracker too. Nice. Yo, Brother Bill, thank you for throwing down that link. Oh, you're Invent 71. I thought you were Invent 79. Sorry, Kev. Oh man, I thought I was gonna sneak in there. This is difficult. You can shoot off the front weapon. Oh, got you. Yeah, it's a hard game. You eventually play it with a cheat? Totally. Brother Bill, you rock, dude. Brother Bill, I'm gonna start an email thread about lodging for VCF East. Paul and his friend are still in. I'm still in for that house. But the price went up a lot. So we need to regroup and think about if we're gonna still go for it or not. I think I'm still in, man, and they're still in, but the price is it's a bit expensive. Oh man. Also, if I rammed him with that shield, got it. I gotta use that shield. Yeah, wipe them out, baby. You gotta skim the roof of that. You gotta skim the roof of that dome. There we go. There we go. That's a sweet spot right there. That's a sweet spot. I don't know. Oh wow, those colored balls are rad. I just used that my shield, man. Just push forward. Oh, I got electricity now. This is what was that? Keep your eye on the ceiling. These marbles are nuts, bro. These marbles are nuts. Holy crap. Whoa. Is this a boss fight? Whoa. Get in there. I gotta sneak it between. Oh, I'm in trouble. He charged me on the bottom. Oh, man. Yo, zombie. This is a real Amiga. This is my real Amiga 1200 right here. Anthony's in too? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I need to call Anthony. The house got expensive. That's the only problem. But you know what? It's still, if you split the room with someone, then it's a good price. Oh my god, that was awful. Yeah, that enemy is very, very cool. Yeah, this is an Amiga. This is a PAL Amiga 1200, and I've got an 030 accelerator in it. Your score is what, 20,000? Rank? Okay, cool. A, B. Oh god. Okay, there we go. That was made the most difficult initial entry screen I've ever seen. Oh, zombie, you had an Amiga 500? I love the 500. Oh, actually, I got a question for you folks watching who know way more about Amiga than I do. So I've got an Amiga 500 Plus, PAL. Unfortunately, the motherboard was damaged pretty bad from the battery leakage. And ultimately I want to try and fix that 500. Uh-oh. But I'm wondering, can I pop the PAL Agnes out of the 500 Plus and put it into one of my 500s and make it PAL? That's the question. Or is there more to it than that? I wonder if my shield can only take a certain number of hits, because that shield is like the best freaking upgrade so far. The battering ram shield's awesome. There we go. There we go. Scatter shot, baby. There's definitely a sweet spot when the... Yes. See, you gotta find the sweet spot for the enemies. Their pattern. You gotta find that sweet spot. I should have stayed low. These guys are giving me a hard time down there. They're giving me a real hard time. Gotta use that shield. Nice. That shield, I don't know if it's got a limited number of hits it can take, but it definitely can take some damage. Oh, look at that. My fire goes over the dome. That is awesome. Here we go. Sweet spot. Find that sweet spot. Find that sweet spot. Stay back. Stay back. Get the marbles in the sweet spot. Fly through there. We'll get this dude. Just ram him. Dude, how awesome is that? Look at the fire. The fire just attracts. That is so... Oh, I missed the power up. But this tracking fire is crazy. Here we go. There we go. I can dance. Here we go. Boss fight. Boss fight. This boss is hard, yo, and it splits into two. Oh, wait. What happened? Did I hit the bottom? I didn't know you couldn't hit the bottom. I need that shield so bad. I hope one of these guys drops a shield. There's no way I can beat that boss with this little pea shooter. Yes. Yes. I kind of wish I had my fire. In a way, I feel like this gun shoots at a faster rate. Yeah. You shields. Use that shield, baby. Use that shield. Oh, he got me from behind. Oh. Special keys. P is pause. Space is docking and separation of drone. Oh, no way. No idea about the PAL Agnes. Yeah, it's exactly. It's 7.14 megahertz. Exactly. I can put the Super Agnes in and make it PAL. Oh, sweet. Thanks, Brother Bill. Individual computer sells a new one? Oh, awesome, 10-minute. I didn't know that. Oh, Jason says, I believe the PAL and NTSC Amigas use different crystal oscillators too, so it may not be just as easy as swapping the Agnes. Interesting. You're probably supposed to launch the orb thing into the boss. Anthony said I can? It'd be worth a try, you know? Sometimes you... Come on, shield, yes. Maybe that's not a shield. Maybe that's my drone. Wait, how do you... Base is pause, right? Oh! Whoa. Come back. Come back to daddy. Come back to daddy. I need your shield. This is going to be difficult. What time is it? 4:35. All right. Wall Dog, you love the Black 1200. Mike, this is the CD32 color case from A1200.net. Oh no, I missed! No, I missed it. I'm without that thing, I'm doomed. I'm doomed without that thing. Forget about it. That's a wrap. I wonder if one of these enemies will drop one for me. I'm doomed without it. It's a hard game, it really is. Put an OCS Denise and a 1 megabyte Agnes and a 500, you can switch to NTS PAL all day long. You need to cut a trace for the Agnes. Oh yeah, I've seen that. I mean, ultimately, I want to fix the 500 plus. I was just thinking as a temporary thing, you know what I mean? The trick is to use the ramming technique there. Whoa. See, they come up and try and get you from underneath. Or the top. The Amiga does not believe in easy shooters. I agree, Pixels. You can always play the game demo, other cool levels, the manuals on the Hall of Light site, and the cheats too. Oh, nice. Bitstorm. So the older Amiga 500 games that don't work on the 1200s, they work on the 500 plus. Yeah, they should. The reason why I'm talking about the 500 plus is because the 500 plus is PAL, and my 500s are NTSC. So there's a lot of PAL games that don't work right on my 500. And I've got the ACA 500 plus expansion that lets you switch between NTSC and PAL mode, but you still need the PAL chips in there in order to switch between them. So I can't just pop the ACA 500 plus into my 500 and have PAL mode. That would be so sweet. Should I try one more run? I'll try one more run. I'll try one more run, then I gotta go get some Thai food with my friends. We're going to this rad Thai restaurant, Edgewater, New Jersey. Can't wait. It's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a good night, everyone. I had a great stream hanging out with all of you today. Gonna go get some good food, get some good drinks. It's gonna be amazing. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. That ship, I like using it as a shield. Whenever there's an enemy like on the bottom of any of these side-scrolling shooters, you gotta take them out because they give you hell. Invent, just like the enemy, you know, like kind of like that first section in stage 1 of Reshooter. That dude, you know, like when there's that asteroid, the asteroid field. If you don't take out the dude on the bottom, it makes life really, really hard. See, I just don't know if my shield drone dude can only take a certain number of hits, or if he's can just take any damage that these suckers are laying out. Yeah, the fire is awesome. Oh no! Nice, Citizen. Yeah, WHD load is awesome. It lets you install games on the hard drive, and it does slow the game down. It scales the speed to the proper speed of the game, but apparently like not exactly, but good enough for me. But if you want like the true perfect speed, it's still best to run it natively. Nice. But I'm a big fan of WHD load. I love it. Alright. I think it's the heat. The heat's getting to me. I'm not playing as well. Bitstorm says it's pinched from R-Type, so he thinks it'll be infinite hits. Okay, that's good to know. I need to give it a try. I'll take it. Infinite hits, baby. That's a game changer, because I can just stay there and not put myself in a risky position against the next wave of enemies. Like those guys, I can just stay there and be like, what? That's a game changer. Oh, I knew he was gonna come around too. Oh man. Thanks. The shield should take infinite hits. Thanks for the link, Brother Bill. I appreciate it. Having the shield in that situation is key, because you don't have to fly up and hit those enemies. You don't have to engage those guys. Oh. But you know what? If you fly into the wall, I'm gonna wipe. I'm gonna try it one more time. I'm just gonna wipe on purpose. Here we go. Oh, alright. Now I'm gonna play for real in the next round. Alright, this will be my last run. What time is it? Yeah, this is my last run for sure. Here we go, guys. No matter what, this is my last run, because I got dinner reservations. You can get me some pad kimao, baby. Love me some pad kimao. I almost went to Thailand last week. Crazy story. I've been there before. I love that country. It's beautiful. Good food, good people. My kind of place. Yeah, that's the key, baby. Use the shield and just ram those suckers. I love it. Yeah, boys. I like when you take out the whole wave, you get the little bonus. Now, don't let them come back and get you from behind. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, stay. Keep them in front. Look out. Nice. Stay back. Stay back. There we go. Don't let them get you from the back. Boom. Those enemies are cool, man. Keep him back. Keep him in the front. Get the fire. Yeah, light him up, baby. Light him up. Don't let him get you from the back. Don't let him get you from behind. Got it. You let him get behind you and you're in trouble. Boom. Alright, boss fight. I think it, oh, this guy's gonna drop. Yep, okay. I remember you. I remember you. Keep him in front. Keep him in front. Keep him in front. There we go. Keep him in front. Don't let him get behind you. Don't let him get behind you. Keep him in front. Jerk. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Oh, what? I'm stuck. Down. We gotta dance. Gotta dance. Can't hurt me. Can't hurt me. Oh boy, what do I do? Up! Oh no! I was dancing. I almost had it. Yo, Andy Amiga 7, my man. Yeah, dude. Invent. Thanks for the tip on this game. This is my last run. I gave that boss a good run for his money. Now this guy down here is gonna give me the shield, which this is the key to life right here. Nice. I don't know if I could take him out. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, cool. I got a little extra. Boom. Keep him in front. Keep him in front. Keep him in front. There we go. In front. Oh, coming up. Okay, see. Alright, here we go. Hit him hard. Hit him hard at the beginning. Hit him hard at the beginning. He's gonna charge at me. Boom. Down. Boom. He's gonna split off. Hitting the guy in the bottom. Don't let those bullets get me. Going up. Going up. Woohoo! No! I was looking at this freaking roof. I hit the roof before. I was looking at the roof and I didn't see the bullets coming at me from below, man. You know what? I don't really have to kill these guys, which is cool. But I have to kill this guy because I need that shield. Give me the shield. I couldn't get the spot. I couldn't get the spot there. Come on, I need power up, baby. Power up. Let's get a power up. Power up. Power up. I got it from behind. I got it from behind. This game is so hard, but it's so awesome. 2 lives left. I gotta get out of here soon. Oh my god, something going on in chat. It's intense right now, guys. Hold on. Yo, Juji Pella. Dude, Juji Fella, thank you so much for the gifted subs. You are so supportive and so awesome. Thank you so much, Juji Fella. Juji, we gotta play some PUBG together. I haven't played it in a while, dude. I would love to play some PUBG with you one day. Do you still play it? Or do you play Escape from Tarkov? Your buddy, also Juji, your buddy, the photographer, is really good, man. I really enjoy his Instagrams. He just did a rad Instagram with some cars, so it's so good. Yes, the little red guy powers you up. I love it. Dance, perfect. These guys, don't let him get behind me. Okay, we're good. Let's hit this guy hard when he comes out. I gotta memorize the patterns. My brain is hurting me, so I'm not memorizing the patterns right. Don't hit the roof. I hit the freaking dome. Alright, this is the last run. I can beat this guy. I just don't know if I have time to beat him today. But I can beat him. Oh, my joystick's out. I couldn't press left. I don't know what happened. The wire came out. Oh, man. That's hilarious, Juji. Well, there'll be no problem playing with me then. We should all play PUBG together. Oh, I would love that. I would love that. I would totally do that, Coma. Let's do F3 demo mode. Yo, Juji Pella, you can request any game you want, dude. Go away. Go. I mean, not go away. Go away. Yeah, sure, you can request it. Go away. No, yeah, request any game, man. I'm my favorite are the viewer requested games. Like, I would have never known about Green 5 if it wasn't for Haze Maker 64. And Z Out, I would have never played this if it wasn't for Invent. So yeah, dude, request away, my man. PUBG on the Amiga would be amazing, right, Katna? And thanks again for all the support. We should meet, Juji. We should meet in person. I agree. We would have a blast. We'd have so much fun, dude. It'd be a good time. Filthy pinch like a boss. I tried, dude. I tried. Andy, thank you for the kind words. I'm glad it inspired you. I'm inspired too. Comatron inspired me. I might mess around with the music. You never know. You never know what might happen. You know. Nebulous. I've got Nebulous. Nebulous. I'm gonna put that down on my list. Nebulous. Wait a minute. Show. Yeah, nice R-Type, Bob, exactly. Yo, Arnouge, thank you for hanging out, dude. Nebulous is awesome. I'm gonna play it, Haze Maker. That'll be the next one. Neocrom, I haven't, Amiga Nick. Yo, Spongehorn, unfortunately, I'm just leaving, unfortunately, but I'm glad you made it for the end. I would definitely play Nebulous, for sure, Purple Haze. Nebulous was the second game you ever played. First was Battle Chess. Nice, Sponge. Oh, Katten, if you want to drop your Gianna Sisters run on YouTube, if you want to drop the link into the chat, go for it. Damn, so many good people. I'll tell you what. You know, I'm thinking, here's the thing. Invent is here. Invent is here, and Invent is working on a new game called Iridium. And in this game, Iridium, there's the voice of a woman. And it's, I think it's one of the creators' wives, Tristabytes, and she's actually streaming right now. So maybe we'll give Tristabytes a raid. I have no idea what she's up to, but I've only popped into one of her streams, so maybe we'll give her a raid and check her out. It'll be because I've never raided her before, but there's also some other great streamers that are streaming as well. Ash is streaming, Hitch is streaming, so if you want to check any of them out, I highly recommend it. Steve's Retro is streaming, also great streamers, but we'll give Trista a raid. I'm thinking I'm thinking of Iridium. Tristabytes is the voice of Iridium. Invent did the graphics for Iridium, so that it all makes sense. You know what I mean? Yo, 10-minute Amiga RetroQuest. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great week as well. Kay Indiana, you're welcome, dude. You're welcome. 10-minute. I can't give you a shout out because you're not on Twitch. But go follow 10-minute Amiga RetroCast on YouTube. He's posting videos there like every week. Awesome Amiga videos like every week. Keep up the great work, my man. Yeah, it was awesome. Thank you. I'm gonna have a great dinner. Wow. Thanks everyone for hanging out today. It was a blast. So we're gonna raid Tristabytes. She's the voice of Iridium, which is the new game that Invent is working on. That's my logic there. Yeah, man, I hope everyone's has a great week. A huge thanks to Comatron for coming on today. Comatron's song is amazing. It's gonna be like my new theme song. And I learned about Protracker. It was amazing. So if you're just tuning in now, I highly recommend you check out the VOD because Comatron's was the best part of the stream, man. Although other games were great too, but Comatron was awesome. He's such a good guy, and I learned Protracker 101, which was awesome. So have a great night, everyone. Have a great week. I'm not sure when my next stream is going to be. I'm going to try and do it next Sunday. I'm going to try and stick to the Sunday thing. However, due to work, I'm not sure I'll be available next Sunday. So stay tuned to my social media. I always post my streams at least a day in advance. I'm gonna try for Sunday. If it's not Sunday, I'll make it happen within a week. But thanks everyone for hanging out today. It was a pleasure, and huge thanks to Comatron for coming on as the guest. We're gonna take it to the hot tub. Everyone have a great week. Amiga forever. We'll give Tristabytes a raid. Cheers. Thanks for the recommendation, by the way, Haze. Green 5 was awesome. Appreciate it, bud. Later.
Yeah.